TGBG On Comms podcast number 7. I am your host, Chef, aka I got so many names. Let me be honest with you. We have a special treat for tonight. We've got 2 guests for tonight, and starting us off, we got the man, the myth, the legend, Tonylokes, looking fresh over here. He is a member. He's a member of TGBG, and he's a Jedi Council member. This man's, hey, you can say what he wants to say, but we all know. Tony, introduce yourself looking fine in that Buccaneers jersey.
Yeah. Episode 7, which is funny because that's Brady, the number of Super Bowl champions that Brady has.
Dude, you were on, you were on it,
I was
bro.
like 7. There's something special about 7.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, I think that the first half of this podcast is going to be, we're going to talk about the Super Bowl. Okay, we got to. We had a good episode last week talking about the Super Bowl and some news surrounding the sports games and the hype around the Super Bowl. I'm going to stay neutral in this. Okay, I'm the neutral person because I don't follow much of the NFL. Right, I'm more of a college player, but I do catch myself watching NFL, and I thought it was going to be a closer game. I feel like he was going to. I think the goat said what he had to did what he had to do. I don't know what you feel about that, but
A lot of people thought it was gonna be a close game. A lot of people thought it was gonna be a throwdown. Everybody went for the over. Everybody were saying that they were gonna score via passes, and yeah, that's what everybody thought. But apparently, the Bucks, just like their other Super Bowl championship, they had the best defense for that team that day.
I agree. Calamity. I'm gonna say it now. I am a Washington fan. Okay, my family's all been. I'm okay. Redskins, Washington. What do you want to call them? That's who I've been pulling for my whole life. If I had pulled an NFL team, I thought it was going to be a closer game. I was a little shocked, right? Buccaneers defense, buddy. I mean, dude, man, Mahomes had no time for half the throws. It was just they were down his throat, and I
Hmm.
give him credit. He didn't give up. But every time they looked on that sideline, and I seen Brady just dead focus, I was like, man, they don't stand a chance, man. These jerkers coming out for these bad boys. And I
Yeah.
don't know what the deal was with the honey badger.
What?
What was happened again? Like I was in and out watching the game. Brady ran up to Honey Badger for Kansas City Chiefs, was like in his face at one point.
I don't
Did
know if it
you?
was from the first game or from the beginning of the
Oh,
game,
I'm,
where I mean, Mahomes, Kansas City was talking crap before the Super Bowl, like a lot. So I'm not sure if it stemmed from there or it stemmed from the first time that they played. I forgot what week it was, where Kansas City won by a few points, and yeah, I mean, that's all they were doing. Kansas City was just talking crap the whole time.
well, I mean, I would say he was ready to go. I mean, I will say that. Uh, I think, man, again, like I thought it was gonna be a good. I mean, it was okay. It was a good game, very good defensive game, offensive game.
Yeah,
I was just blown off by the score.
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
I thought the chances that Kansas City had chances to score, the Buccaneers defense was just there. I mean,
It was exactly like the first time the Bucks went to the Super Bowl. That year they had the number one defense, and they went
once
up against the Raiders, and it was just all defensive. Like Bucks just freaking stopped them every chance they could, and yeah, I don't know, they definitely don't have the same freaking defensive coaches, but yeah, they saw exactly what the weakness was uh, for Kansas City. A lot of teams couldn't figure it out, but the Bucks did, and yeah, they freaking executed awesomely.
I know, I'm looking at Calamity in the chat here. I will say there were some questionable calls that the Bucks got. There were some. I felt like maybe say, hey, let these guys play. Let it play out. Now sometimes Kansas City was straight up holding these pieces on some plays, and it is what it is. The outcome is, but I don't think the rest were a big problem. There were some questionable calls, but I guess that's in every NFL game. There's going to be some.
Yeah,
You go ahead.
there was definitely some questionable calls. I was even at the beginning of the game. I was like, damn, like, is this the Brady effect? Because the Bucks themselves never had that issue until Brady came over, and I know for a fact that New England Patriots had that effect on it. Like they had the refs like not in their pocket. I'm not gonna say in their pocket, but
What did
there was some
Mason?
questionable calls with the Patriots' games.
I'm trying to think.
It's
What did
true.
Mason call it? Mason called it the voodoo or something like that. I can't remember what Mason called it last week about Brady's voodoo or
Yeah,
something
I
like
called
that.
it the Brady effect.
The
And
Brady effect. I
like
mean,
I'm being honest. Like let's be honest. I know you guys are Patriots fans, Calamity. Um, but there was some calls back then when Brady was on that team,
I'm with Tony on
and
that one.
and yeah. So at first, like the first half is when it was happening most of the time, and I was like, damn, like this is pretty crazy. But after it all ended, overall, the defense stopped Mahomes, and that's just what they needed to do, and that's what won them the game.
Voodoo. I will say this: so we're not going to see the last of Mahomes. He's gonna be there some more. He's a good quarterback.
Oh yeah,
He's
freaking awesome.
we get to see him be back in some more Super Bowls. He's just I don't feel like he's gonna be a one Super Bowl quarterback. He's too good. And the dude making throws, the sidearm throws that he was throwing
Yep,
was just
backhand freaking over his head,
I,
between his legs. He could do any throw, and it was all just perfect.
Mushy. Thank you for the sub, sir.
Wishy.
And Mushy, sorry, man, I said his name wrong. And not only sorry, but I mean getting the ball down the field, throwing it sidearm. I mean we're not talking no. I mean, that's impressive alone in myself. I know he's a baseball player. That right there, just sit there and sling it like that. I'm thinking, my God, my arm would fall off after a while trying to throw something like that. Good
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
sideways.
Good Super Bowl. How did the bet system you had come out? Who was the big winner on that one we had for TGBG?
Well, it wasn't for TGBG. It was overall.
Overall?
And,
Okay.
Yeah. So my brother was also in it. My dad. We had a few friends of TGBG, Viper, Calamity. I forgot who else, but and Bullet.
Bullet
And
was in
there
it?
was 25 questions.
Yeah, there was
And
quite
the
a bit.
winner, yeah, it was. The questions were pretty good. The major, not the average. Well, the winner ended up getting 15 of those questions correct,
Holy cow.
and so did Bullet. However, the winner, which is my brother, ended up choosing the overall score, closer than Bullet. Bullet guessed that the total score was going to be, I think, like 61 or something. And then my brother, the winner, guessed that they were going to score 49, I believe.
Man.
So it was definitely a close matchup.
I love the questions, by the way.
Yeah, there were some good ones.
I read them. How long was the national anthem going to last? I never would have thought of some of the questions you thought of having little bets on. Coin flip. I would have. It was good. I was creative. I like that. I will say I didn't realize because there were everybody at my school where I teach at was going for Kansas City. I'm talking, but it was like, oh, dude, they're going to walk these boys. I'm like, man. I said again, like I'm neutral, and I'm saying it because I am. I was like, man, you just can't. like I told Calamity, you cannot. The man has been there how many times, and has won. Like you can't count that out. He's gonna be talking to those boys in the locker room. He's gonna get them ready to go. And I forgot about Antonio Brown being on the team too. So you got another Super Bowl winner on there as well. Like there were some players on that team that's been there, experienced that situation along with Kansas City. Don't get me wrong, but it was just that wasn't the outcome I was expecting. It was good. I enjoyed it. I watched the majority of it.
Yeah, a lot of people weren't expecting it. But the coaching staff, and then Bruce Arians, the coach for Tampa Bay, kind of leaves his captains to do the coaching. He says Brady knows a lot more about Super Bowl than he does. And then I think throughout the season, he said like sometimes he'll let Brady coach the team just because of the experience.
Three former Patriots scored touchdowns that hurt my soul.
Yep.
Gronkowski, Antonio Brown. Who was the other one?
Oh wait, Patriots scored.
3 former Patriots scored.
Brady.
Okay. Yeah, 3 former Patriots.
Leonard Fournette came from the Jaguars, I believe.
Good Super Bowl. I talked to you in your stream. That linebacker was 45 White, whatever his name is. Mm-hmm. Lord have mercy. That's a force to be reckoned with. Now this is funny, Kyle. See, I like high school and college. I remember seeing him on Under the Sports Radar, his high school highlight videos. He was running back. Looks identical like he looks now. Just a solid, just the short, stocky, and a flat out monster looking out back. It was. I like the Super Bowl. Just there's so many stories come in play with the Super Bowl. That's just awesome. I think it's good.
Yeah, it's awesome. They've always had like a great defensive line. I think they had the number 1 rushing defense this season with JPP. Who else? Shaquille Barrett. Something Suh. I'm not gonna pronounce his first name. But they had a freaking awesome offensive line.
Wasn't he with the Detroit Lions? That not number 90 for Tampa Bay? Yeah.
I don't know where he was before. I usually don't follow. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's easier to spell it than
yeah.
I can copy and paste to Calamity.
Oh. All right. Well, what do you think next year's going to hold for Tampa Bay? You think?
I think now that Tampa Bay exploited Kansas City's offense, I think a lot of other teams are going to do the exact same thing when they play them next season. So I know for a fact that Kansas City is going to have to change up their play calling and stuff like that. Get maybe a running back or 2 running backs, whatever they need, because I think Tampa Bay kind of told everybody, hey, this is how you beat Kansas City. So I don't think they're going to be there next season.
All right.
They're going to be contenders for sure, but...
I'm going to throw a question out here. Do you think Tampa Bay's going to go back-to-back?
I think so.
You think?
I think they'll make it to the Super Bowl.
You gonna stay with it?
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. If everybody can stay healthy. Yeah.
And they're gonna lose a few great players if they don't renew. I think they were gonna talk about it today or something. I'm not sure who's leaving, but I know there are gonna be some free agents. Like I think Chris Godwin is gonna be a free agent. So I don't know if they're gonna re-sign him or not, but I think Tom Brady knows the formula to get to the Super Bowl.
Start another little mini dynasty down there in Tampa Bay.
That's my dream, you know.
All right, you're a Brady fan. I'm seeing right.
I'm a Tampa Bay fan.
Oh, you're a Tampa Bay fan?
Brady.
Okay,
yes, I'm a Tampa Bay fan.
All right, so let me ask you this.
Year 2000.
Let me ask you this question then. Now I don't know if I asked Clem this or not. Because I'm gonna say, we all know Brady's a hell of a quarterback. Do you feel like we will see another quarterback his stature in our lifetime?
In our lifetime?
Yeah, in our lifetime. We haven't had one before, right? Think about this. What was one before? Who was the best quarterback, per se, before Brady?
I mean, for me, it was like a Joe Montana, but that was like back then.
I agree with you,
I
Joe.
don't even know how long that ago.
You're talking 80s, before Steve Young took over, early 90s.
Troy Aikman, Steve Young.
How many did they win, though?
I have no idea. I know Joe Montana. I know Joe Montana has a few. I'm not sure how many.
He don't got 7 though, does he?
Oh no, not 7. But yeah, I don't know. Like for me, I want to address a lot of Tom Brady slander going on. As soon as they won, or even because they made it to the Super Bowl, I don't know why. Like people hate Tom Brady, but I feel like he's just the Michael Jordan of football right now, and we're kind of experience. We're what do you call it? We're seeing like history right here.
Yeah. Everything I've seen Tom Brady, he's just a good guy. He's just an overall good guy. I mean, I don't know how else to say that. Everything I see that they show us, ESPN and everything, he just seems like overall a good human being. And some people don't like that. We know that. Some people don't like that. But he's just a good guy.
Yeah. People hate greatness for some reason.
Let's go, Josh Allen.
I hope so. I would like to see him doing good things next season.
And Buffalo Bills surprised me this year too. I mean, I'm always used to, a couple years ago they weren't winning nothing. I mean, and then now look at them. I mean, they're winning some ball games and saying contenders the whole season. Definitely, and plus this NFL year was very different with COVID and having to reschedule. It was all weird in general. It's all about like how I feel about how the NCAA was this year. Ohio State only having to play 8 games and Alabama having a whole season. It's kind of like one of those years that's weird. Right, we'll always remember this year. I feel like we will remember this year.
I will.
I mean, definitely, because it's just weird seeing the cutout fans in the Super Bowl.
I was there.
Did you get one?
Couldn't find I couldn't find myself. I was like, I mean, I haven't really gone back, but I'm definitely gonna try and look for myself. But yeah, in between the plays and stuff, I was like, where's me?
Oh man,
Gronkowski jersey.
I did see Dr. Disrespect's cutout in there. I thought I was dying laughing when I seen that.
A lot of FaZe people had their cutout there.
I didn't. It was like, what was it? It was $100. Did you get anything with that? Did they send you anything?
No, they don't. They don't send anything. It's pretty much like you pay to have it put somewhere in the stadium, and I think the majority of that went to like a Tampa Bay hospital or something, like a charity. So that, I mean, that it was worth it, I think. But
Bullet asked.
Yourself, I don't know how.
Bullet asked, will they send you cut out to you?
No.
Oh man, that would be kind of cool though if they did. Have it up on you, have it behind your stream or something.
Hell yeah.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Like, this guy was in Tampa Bay at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I didn't know that. Oh man, but yeah, I mean, it was just weird. It was the commercials were okay this year. They wasn't as funny as I was respecting baseball.
Yeah, a lot of big companies kind of dropped out of the Super Bowl. I'm not sure who was one of them. I think it was like a beer or something.
Yeah.
But because of COVID, like they said, they rather pay however much it costs, like $10,000 for a 30-second spot. They'd rather pay that to charity or something like that this year, just because they thought, like, with everything going on, they'd rather use that money for something else. So a lot of companies did kind of.
Was it the least watched? Bullet asked if it was the least watched Super Bowl. I don't know. I don't know how it stood up with
I think
everything
they
else.
broke a few records. I'm not sure what exactly, but I don't think it was the least watched Super Bowl because I mean everybody's home
Yeah,
and
everybody's home. I streamed. I had it on Hulu. I was watching off on Hulu TV.
mm, yeah.
No, it was the least
Oh, it was.
watched.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
not a question. Oh, okay,
Gotcha.
damn. Okay, damn. Cut me. Okay, bull.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's interesting. Again, it's okay. With the COVID world going on right now, it's again like I didn't get to watch that much college football like I normally do. And then like before I realized that, bam, we're already in like the AFC Championship, the NFC's Championship. For it, like it hit me, I was like, dude, the Super Bowl's here. Like, holy cow! It
Mhm.
just with everything going on, it just wasn't on my priority list to really think about Super Bowl. It just everything else going on in the world. Man, the
Yeah.
least
Yeah.
watched
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
We had fantasy football, so that kind of kept it going week to week for me.
Oh,
Um,
okay. How did that go with them? Like they postponed the game.
it definitely did mess up a few fantasy football players. Um, I know it messed Recon up. Uh, he was participating, and I think one week they said this player, I forgot who, was out because of COVID, so he won't be playing. So Recon took him out of the roster, and he ended up playing like somehow. And
Ah,
apparently he was good or whatever. He passed the COVID test and he was playing, and he could have won that week. But it did definitely affect the fantasy football.
did any NFL player this year opt out of the season? I know
Ooh,
they were
that I
talking
know
about it.
of.
I know there were some
Yeah, at
players
the
talking
beginning.
about it, but I don't know if they actually went through it or not.
Yeah, I'm not
I don't know
sure.
that because that would have been a nightmare if your player you drafted opted out and you have to get rid of them in the fantasy or trade them or whatever.
I know
No.
one person. Who was it? I think it was somebody drafted Le'Veon Bell, and he didn't do anything absolutely all season. Phoenix. Phoenix picked up Le'Veon Bell, and he got hurt. I think the first or the second game or something,
Yeah.
and he never came back.
Restraint said, I just not seen the chat. Baseball World Series resent they're cut back out, so maybe that'd be kind of. I mean, it'd be kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Your picture, they can send it back to you. That'd be a little token of appreciation. You spending $100 to you get your cutout back, and that'd be kind of
That
cool.
would be badass.
That would be badass.
I don't think I put my address anywhere though, so I don't know how that would be.
They'll find you. They'll have UPS will be linking up and finding you where you're at.
That would be awesome. But yeah, I'm most likely gonna watch the game again just to watch it, and then I'll see if I can find myself. That would be badass.
Cool deal. Well, Tony, I'm gonna ask you some questions now. Since we haven't had you on the podcast, we're gonna get you're a big streamer now. So you're streaming a lot more, which is awesome. Always out here supporting. I've talked to you briefly. How's Apex going for you?
I'm really liking Apex. I I love battle royales. I played H1Z1 when it came out. Uh, I tried the other one. I forgot what it's called. Then I went to Fortnite, then Warzone, then the one for Black Ops 3.
Blackout. Was it Blackout?
Blackout.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I loved all battle royale games. So Apex definitely is up there for me now that I went back to it because I played it at first when it came out, and this is the story of a lot of people because apparently because of everything that's going on with Warzone, a lot of people are going back to Apex to play it.
Yeah.
They seen like a huge growth in players this last season that came out. I think last week. Um, so I'm loving it, and it's a game that I can play by myself or solo queue, I should say, because the players or the community is not as toxic. I noticed. Like the first game I was up by myself, like some guy was complimenting a play style of a different person, and I was like, oh shit. Like,
Man, I wish people said that on Warzone because I have to be careful if I'm streaming Warzone and I got game by because man, people,
exactly.
dude, you gotta be careful.
The bombs are crazy.
The UK guys they have almost 150 wins. That's awesome. That's
Nice.
awesome. There is a guy on my friends list who I have met through another friend. His name is Hogan, and he I don't know how people get this good. You know what I'm trying to say? Like we're going to meet somebody that's absolutely a monster at a certain game, and he is one of those. He's got 350 wins and a almost like a 15, 17 KD in Warzone. I mean, an absolute monster. And me trying to play with him on that, I can't keep up, player. You know what I'm trying to say? Like he reminds me when I played with Recon that one time, like gone. Like he's and you're like, where we going? Oh, I'm engaging the team right now, and you're like,
Yeah.
do you need help? No, I got him. It's like team wipe. You're like, okay,
Like
okay. You're
the
like,
squad.
yeah. It just blows my mind on how games are. To be like you said, BRs are here, and I think they're going to be here for many years to come. As sad as that makes me, because I'm a multiplayer person, I
Mhm.
think Long as yourself was, back in the day. I had to get used to it. It's a different monster.
Yeah, it definitely is. I love it. Um, just the different outcomes that you can do. Because if you play multiplayer, it's just kind of the same thing. You kind of like for me, anyways. I have the exact same strat for this map, and it's just repetitive. And it's like, all right, well,
Oh
it's
God.
not for me. It's just not as fun anymore.
And me learning Warzone, bro, there are so many things you can do to get
Yeah,
better. It's
different landings, different guns, different. The circles are always different, so it's different endings as well.
Yeah, I
Um,
see them boys playing daily. I see the stuff they post on Twitter
oh yeah,
of the clips. Yeah, the UK group we got that plays Warzone. That group right there's clicking. They're rolling pretty good. So
and
streamers, go
that's
ahead.
awesome that they play like every day because of everything that's going on. I'm surprised they. I mean, I don't know if they're cool with it. Like, hey, there's a cheater here, just back it up, or they die from a cheater and then they just move on to the next one without caring. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah,
Like my limit was reached. Uh, I think a couple of weeks ago when I started playing again.
I noticed that with you.
And I
Like
was like,
y'all were playing because you started back streaming more, and I was like, okay, Tony's back on the grind here. Here we go. Then you went
yeah.
to, and then you went to Apex, and I was like, yo,
I started streaming a lot more because I thought I had Warzone for me to stream. Like that was my reason for streaming, and I was like, what the hell? Like this sucks. And then I tried Cold War pubs, and I was doing that for a little while, and it was fun. But then the thing again happened, and I was like, all right, well, this is getting repetitive, and that's when they were implementing uh, the Cold War weapons into Warzone and updating stuff, and I was like, all right, we'll see how this does. And then the freaking DMR zone came out, and then the cheating came out, and I was like, all right, well, like I was already gonna take a break from streaming again just because it was when you're not enjoying a game, you can tell in your stream,
oh, 100
and
percent.
then like the chat can tell like I'm not having fun, so I'm giving off that not having fun vibes. So yeah, I'm definitely thankful that I went back to Apex.
Well, we're glad to see you back streaming and on the team channel. I've been
Yeah,
enjoying I've been enjoying watching the team channel when you're on there streaming. Apex Legends. I may have to venture out and download it and give it a whirl myself. Since you're back streaming and you're one of our, I'm gonna say our more well-known streamers for the team and more, I will say more consistent because I'm not consistent enough to call myself a steady streamer. You have any tips for anybody new potentially getting into streaming? That would be some good intel or some advice.
honestly, if you really want to be a streamer, you need to have quality content. So I would say definitely look at your VODs and see exactly what the chat is seeing. Like see what other people are seeing. Um, Make sure you got everything the game sound, camera if you have a camera. Just every little thing. Just watch it and kind of be aware of chat. Make sure you don't like just let chat go by and you don't respond at all. Um, Quality for me is always number one. Consistency. If you really want to be a streamer, you have to be consistent.
Oh God,
Um,
Tony, you're making me sad. Consistency with me.
well, yeah, I mean, if and this is purely on people who want to start.
Yeah, yeah, I'm with
Uh,
you.
and then just don't get stale. Don't if you see one or zero viewers in your chat for a week or a month, do not get discouraged. That's gonna happen. That's always gonna happen. I have a few streams where it's only one or three viewers the whole night, and
You've had
you just
some. You've had some that's just been like over 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people in there watching you. I've noticed here lately. Not consistent, but you've had some good nights.
yeah,
I've
I
noticed
have had
that.
some good nights. Thankfully, host work or a host or a raid from somebody. That's always cool. Welcoming uh, people when they host you, when somebody hosts or raids you. You just always gotta have chat there and really talk to them uh, when they say something like anything.
What's
You
going on?
like or talk to yourself
I
when you
mean,
don't have any
yeah.
viewers or nobody chatting. I
Self
try
high
to
five.
I Yeah, I try to do that. I always I'm always concentrating on the game. But I would say like what I'm doing in game, and I'm talking to chat.
Yeah. Hopefully this year I get started on social media stuff because I do more on sports stuff. I feel you, and I'm that way too when it comes to social media. I should be more active. What's going on in front of I find myself I cut myself up more than anything else. Right? I make myself laugh. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, oh man, this is
Yeah, yeah,
funny
yeah.
as shit. And there's some people like nobody would ever like it or something. I'm like, dude, they don't have that sense of humor. I'm like, well, everybody's different. And
Yeah, exactly. But if they see that, they'll
mm-hmm.
like stick around. I feel like them seeing you have fun is kind of what they want to see. Like, you don't want to see somebody who just concentrates on the game and doesn't do or say anything.
All right.
Um,
The next
Jokes and
question
stuff.
for
Yeah.
beginning streamers here: do you prefer a face cam for if you're going out and you're because me and him, I'm gonna talk in front of him since he's in the chat now. I catch myself and he does. Like we'll go into Warzone and we go to the bottom and we look for like somebody who don't got many streamers in many viewers in there. Do you think a face cam helps or not helps? So I've known Mr. Fantastic said some like you see more personality, but dude, there's some funny people who don't get a face cam up that crack me up.
I think it helps. I think it would help more if you stream with the face cam. Just because there's a lot of people who don't stream with face cam, and you kind of have to set yourself apart uh, from those guys. And like, how are they gonna know that you have that personality before they click on your stream? Like when I go through streams, I kind of look for a face cam and see like, all right, let's see what this guy's about, because there's like thousands of people
Oh yeah,
with no face cam, and especially like on video games, like on freaking not just chatting, but like let's say on COD, if you're going down and you see just hundreds of pages uh, of streams with no face cam, like how are you gonna know which one has like the cool personality? I look through and see like, oh, this guy looks cool, or this guy's wearing something funny, or this guy's doing cosplay, like anything. I just think it like a little advantage
yeah.
when people are clicking on your stream.
I'm with you. I'm with you. You said just chatting. I've been venturing off into just chatting here lately. Oh my god, dude! There's some stuff with just chatting that creeps me out. Just with some people, and it's cool stuff, right? One guy was working out. One guy was
Oh
making a
yeah,
surfboard. This one girl was in a bikini and playing on the sand. I'm like, what the hell is going? And having thousands of people in there watching
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
It's crazy. But some is crazy that it's so crazy that people click on it just to watch it, and it's just, which is a thing. Like you want people to click on your stream, and if you're doing something crazy, people are gonna want to watch that.
I've been catching myself watching the crazy ones, and it's going, man. Look at this chat, just going crazy.
Yeah.
People like to snoop. Yeah, I'm one of those. I like to snoop and just look and see what's going on. Be like, oh man, look at this person.
I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen somebody sleeping on stream,
What?
and I was like, what? Yeah, like a sleepover stream or something. And
Get
yeah, it's
out of
a
here!
girl. Yeah, I've
No
seen both a
way!
girl and a guy, and they were just sleeping. And I was like, and then people like maybe like 100 viewers were there.
I think the quarantine has made people want to reach out more. Oh, for sure, man. Whenever I stay in the house, I watch all kinds of streams. Big people to small people. I didn't get into just chatting because I was a little bit iffy because most of the time when they go just chatting, it's girls with half their stuff sticking out, and I was like, I don't want to watch this. The wife gets me. Might get into me with the wife.
Another thing right now that
you might have better gameplay with that game.
I'm enjoying. I don't know if you guys are into it, but Grand Theft Auto roleplay.
Yes, I am with you 100%.
Yeah, for me it's like a big TV show, and if you find like a good character in that, I think it's awesome.
Lord, claim it with all caps. You don't have to have a cam. You just need good gameplay. You need to entertaining. If you don't have those two things, you're good.
Yeah, but the thing, what I was talking about is, it's the part before somebody clicks on your stream. There's a higher possibility that people are gonna click on a stream with a cam than a stream with no cam.
Yeah, because the only thing you see is the gameplay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, whatever. What's going to catch somebody coming in there just to peek in there.
Yeah.
The GTA roleplay. I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now. I have seriously thought about maybe trying it because I think me personally, I have a ball with that roleplay.
I honestly, if anybody from the team gets into that, I would love it. I want to see that. It's because it's like having a friend in a TV show, because I consider it TV because there are some people there that really get into their character, and they instantly become actors, like they're acting.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like this person in the video game.
I did that way back in the day on my first YouTube channel. I did a little GTA roleplay thing. I did it with TC Kraken. We had a little YouTube series going on. It was getting good views, but at the you could ask him about it. It was pretty funny. I mean, we did like 4 or 5 videos. Then my channel got taken down for some crazy stuff. Damn, did you guys talk about the sledgehammer and I missed it? What's sledgehammer in front of it? Monkey's into our RPG games. What's our RPG? Is that like League of Legends, Dota? Is that our RPG?
We're talking about RP, role playing.
Yeah, role play.
Role playing games. So imagine Grand Theft Auto Bullet. Imagine like a open world Grand Theft Auto.
I'm a mechanic and Tony's a cook on the side of the street.
Yeah, and we're acting like our characters in the game. So like I'm driving around, and let's say my car messes up. I'm going to go to Chef to have him fix my car, and we're just playing that character. Like I don't know him outside of the game.
Dude, that'd be so. I'll try to stiff you.
Yeah.
That'd be
about. I
about.
can't say anything. Like I wouldn't. It's just awesome. It's just acting.
That'd be about $400. It's just an oil change, but I don't know what to tell you. You need new oil.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, that'd be so much fun. I did see that TGBG will be, I think, having a Minecraft server. I've seen the rules. I'm not happy with the rules, but I will deal with it. I'm that mean person. I'll be nice, but I do like to do a little mischief things on Minecraft. I do like to sneak up on people, possibly set a TNT trap here and there, but I will obey by the rules. I think it would be cool if possibly we have like a purge night and we stream it. I think I think that would be kind of cool.
That's what I was thinking, and hopefully Monkey's here to see what he thinks. But I was watching a stream for Rust, and their rule was it's PvP when when it's like after 5 p.m.
Yeah.
or on the weekends, something like that.
Oh, buddy, I
Where
love Rust.
yeah, and so like in during the day or whatever time, let's say during the week, it's everybody just chilling, whatever, and then once the weekend comes, if you want to play, it's PvP where it's like I don't know if you want
I'm
reason
coming
to
to
kill
take
somebody,
your
but
stuff.
yeah, definitely like raiding bases that because there's no like locks or anything or whatever, like they can easily get into your base.
Yeah.
Um,
There
a
was
lot of people don't know about traps and stuff.
a guy that I used to play with a long time ago. You know, for me, I always go by COD years. You know, like what COD we were on. It was like Black Ops 2 time. He started playing Minecraft, and so we all had he started a Minecraft thing on Xbox. And we were playing with it. It reminded me of the role play thing. I was the farmer. I grew apple trees. I had apples. When they came in there and took my apples, and y'all, in the TGBG server, we can't blow, do anything blow his houses. I took it upon myself. I destroyed this man's house and 5 TNT bombs. And my note was, my apples better be replaced by the time you get off tonight. I mean, it was just straight up. I was like, man, you take my apples, I'll blow your house up. I don't know what else to tell you. Yeah. And till to this day, them guys were like, where are my apples at? Bro, you about to get your house blown up. But yeah, like Rust has that. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, Minecraft, I've always loved playing it. It's definitely a lot better if it's like an open server.
And yeah, the worlds are infinite, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's...
Well, I asked Monkey because it's crossplay, right? So people on Xbox and I think PlayStation can get on a server, on a PC server.
It's a Bedrock server.
So, is it infinite for console?
Yes, it is. Right now, if you buy... So, I don't play Minecraft on PlayStation. I play it on my Xbox. If you download the Windows 10 edition, which allows... It's the Bedrock edition, which allows you to play on the servers. You can have an infinite world or your classic, or the map it stops at one point. The infinite world, Bo, it never ends. Gotcha. Right, I go on massive adventures, and I'm talking.
Yeah.
And I cut my coordinates on so I don't get lost. But I can go 45,000 blocks in one direction, and I still can go. It's crazy. So think about that. If we do a purge, we can have an area just for the purge. I have an area marked off, and that's the purge, and we all fight it out in there. Oh man, I'm gonna tear some people up. I can't wait to build a house. My house is gonna look such ghetto.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely awesome to see other people's creativeness in the game, and because mine would be just dirt corners, like it would suck.
Oh, what was that?
I've seen a lot of people.
Restrained. Thank you for the host, sir.
Resistance.
Oh my god, what did I say? Restrain. It's like I'm a restraining order out on me. It's been a rough day in my part. Okay.
Yeah.
I am a coach.
He was having a rough day.
As you know, some of y'all don't know, I'm a coach for the high school I'm at. I coach the girls and boys golf team, and I help coach football. And with COVID world, it's all happening now. Boys just started. The football team just started Monday. The boys and girls golf team starts the beginning of March. It's been absolute craziness on my end, and not being able to find a golf course to host us. And I'll just say where I live at. I live in North Carolina, in the golf capital of almost the world. I have 40 plus golf courses within 20 minutes of me, and I cannot find a golf course to host us, which blows my mind. Right. We have a golf course that had the U.S. Open down here, the women's U.S. Amateur, 20 minutes from my house, and I can't find a golf course. And so today, the planets aligned for me, and I was able to find one, and they're going to completely take care of us. But I've been stressing. Nice. And then we got football. We start the season off against the number 2 team in the state, first week of the game. And I'm sitting there like, boy, we better be ready to rock and roll because they're going for another state title. So it's like, it's great.
Wow.
Awesome. Wow, football. Hey, look at me. trying to say. Ooh, bronze with the 2 gifted. Thank you, sir. I'm a big person, so they automatically think that I know, which I do know football. I mean, and so then I gotta help coach. So it is what it is. I'll be out there streaming. You be streaming one night on my phone. We're out here, man.
Oh, that will be.
I would probably get fired, but. But Tony, my man, I appreciate you coming on the channel tonight. Go Bucks, go Tampa Bay. You're Super Bowl champions. Calamity, I'm sorry. The voodoo kicked in on us again, as Mason said last week. But hey, the man brought it. He's intense the whole entire game. I didn't see him smile till like a minute 30, like a minute something left in the game. I never seen him smile. Did you notice that? Brady.
No, I did not notice that.
Brady.
No, he did the Brady stance where he's just sitting by himself at the bench and just looking down.
Zoned, son.
To the football god.
Zoned in. I knew when they showed that, like, what did Will say? Oh, we'll get some shots on you, Tony. Falcons fans.
He's the Falcons fan, unfortunately.
Well, Dirty Birds, you know.
I did see that Calamity. He was freaking zooted.
Did they throw the Lombardi Trophy between 2 boats?
Yep.
Oh my God! Could you imagine if they dropped it and it fell in the ocean?
No, I know somebody would have dived in that water.
I don't care if there was dude. I'm going.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Whatever Brady throws, somebody's gonna catch it, guaranteed. Whether it's a trophy or anything.
Oh man.
Yeah, they almost carried Brady out of the freaking pier or whatever. They were walking him to his car or something, but he was just drunk as a. It's awesome.
I seen the clip and I was like, oh my God, them guys are tore up. Oh my God.
Yeah. Then,
in February,
the sun drinking?
In February, on the beach, I wish I had that right now. I wish I was in shorts and no shirt off. I know you want to see it, but it ain't gonna happen. Out there holding a Super Bowl trophy out there, just going, yeah. Oh man,
yeah. That's freaking, and it's awesome that they have the boat parade, which is I think the first time that anybody has done that.
Avocado tequila is what he said. Parade. Sounds healthy. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, everybody stay here because we got another guest coming on. Rxsistance is going to be next on the podcast. We're going to talk about some league play since that just got dropped and he's been playing it quite a bit. Tony, I can't thank you enough, man. I really do appreciate you coming in, hopping on the podcast with us, talking about the greatness. Your team won the Super Bowl, and you're calling it. You gonna call it?
They'll be back. I don't know who again.
Oh, come on, man! All right. You're not gonna call it, but you think they're gonna win it? You think they're gonna win back to back? You gonna call it now? I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'll back you. I'll back you.
So, real quick, Tampa Bay went through Washington football team's #1 defense. They went through the New Orleans Saints, who they lost to before twice, and they beat them. And then they went through the great Aaron Rodgers. And
easy. Mason's in here, maybe.
And honestly, I was worried against Mahomes, because Mahomes was Brady's kryptonite when he was with the Patriots. So I was worried. But now that I saw this Super Bowl, I don't think he can be stopped right now. I don't think Tampa Bay can be stopped.
So is that you're officially saying, right? I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. Calamity, you're hearing it from me. I'll be with Tony on this. I'll jump on the bandwagon. Where's my New Mexico hat? It's in the truck, man. It was cold today. I left it in the truck. It's my Northmore, but it says NM and bullet N in front of it. Both said, "Was that a New Mexico toboggan?" I went, "No, man. It's my good Mustangs, baby." Man, everybody's talking jokes. You know what I'm trying to say, Tony? They're going to catch these hands.
There's a lot of people talking jokes.
They're going to catch hands, player.
Joke bait today.
Well, Tony, I appreciate you, wild man. Everybody, just bear with me here. We're going to do some switching around. Again, check out Tony's stream. Are you going to stream this evening?
I am not.
No, not either.
I will be streaming on Friday in the morning.
Okay. So make sure y'all come by and check out Tony's stream, Apex. We'll throw in the Apex on the ground. Oh, throw it up there, Calamity. Yeah. All right, Tony, I appreciate you, sir. And we'll be right back. So don't go nowhere. You're gonna see me do some clicking, maybe mute myself, cut some music on. We're gonna switch things around. Just hold on.
Yep. Have a good night, everybody.
Be right back.
Alright, let me see what it looks like. Alright. Actually. Okay, that's better. I'm Tonylokes now, chat. Get wrecked, Tony. I've stolen the name. I don't know, I understand. What did you say, restraint?
Dude, it's been a struggle today, man.
I was like, damn, my name changed that fast?
Welcome back, everybody. Man, it's been a struggle bus. I'm going to say it. I've called this man's name wrong at least 4 times. I've called him Restrain. No, it's Resistance. My Lord have mercy. Forgive me. It's probably going to happen again. No, you can call me Flatfooter, whatever you need to do. And I will gladly accept it. Well, everybody, here's our second guest for tonight. Resistance. I'm going to call him a pro. All right, you got to accept the title. I hate to tell you that. I watch you too much. You're going to have to accept it. Bro, right. You good, player. All right? I watch you. You good. Right. I believe in you, player.
All right, fair enough.
We're going to be talking about the new rank. League play, whatever you want to call it. And I'm not even going to talk... We're going to talk about COD, and I'm going to talk about Apex Legends, since that's been a new drive and push here lately. I've been seeing a lot of people playing Apex Legends, which I think is kind of cool. I think I may want to dabble in it. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with it. You look so smooth on the controllers because again, you are a pro to deal with it. I'm calling you that now. Regardless of the outcome, it's just smooth watching you and Tony play. It's a different game. I've noticed that. Yeah. I pick with Tony. Y'all pick up shit. I have no idea what the hell y'all picking up. I get so lost. Y'all be picking this. I'm like, what the hell is he picking up now? Hey, it just blows my mind. League play. What is it even being called right now?
Yeah, just league play. I wouldn't even say ranked. I would just say league play.
But it's not the league play that we know. That okay, I'm Black Ops 2 league play.
Mhm.
I'm Black Ops 2 league play. Right? That's how I think league play. And I will say even World War II rank was pretty good as well.
Yeah.
This to me, I played one game. Then my placement matches, we got beat so bad. My teammates did not know how to rotate on Express on the hard point. I'm trying to flip the spawn. We got garage side, and I'm trying to flip it to get to the good spawn on the other side, and it was everybody just pushing heal. Like all three, I'm just gonna guys, we gotta flip this. We gotta flip it. If not, we're gonna get
Yeah.
destroyed. I'm like, and they were just like, man, your business, man. I know what I'm doing. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, no, that's true.
But I got an article up here that I pulled up and was trying to do some research on this, and I want to know how you feel about this. You know, it says that the Black Ops 4 League play, and this is off a CallOfDuty.com website, that
Okay.
Black Ops 4 rank was the most popular rank they have ever had in the Black Ops series. And Blessing, thank you for the sub, sir. How do you feel about that?
So I've kind of read some stuff like that. More or less, what I got was a lot of people played it. It wasn't popular, but it was like the only way to play the game, right, at a competitive level besides playing GBs. So I wouldn't say it was like the best. I guess I could say that it was most popular, but even popular is kind of like a thrown out word because that was all they had. You know what I mean? There wasn't really a substitute for that, so it's like, now how do you manage like that really being popular, right? That's the only thing you can do. Um, from what I've gathered from like a lot of pro players, a lot of amateur players, like Black Ops 4 League play was pretty whack.
I'm with you. And I'm a pub player.
Yeah, they were just saying like as far as like the rank system win, like you only got put against. So the way it worked is you get categorized, right? So you make it to elite or whatever, and you play against your ladder of elite players. You don't play anyone else but that ladder, right? And then 3 days it resets, do the same thing again. So people weren't really like playing like actual good people, right? Because there was like 1,000 different elite ladders, and that's kind of where we're at right now. It was kind of the same thing after the first whole like Black Ops 2 thing, right? So the first month of league play, if you made it top what was it, like top four in your group, you went to go to champs or whatever. That was a promise or whatever they made to teams. Oh yeah, you play league play with the team, you get
That's
made top
right.
four, you go to champs. That didn't happen, and so instead of that happening, there was like a shit ton of masters divisions. So you could be masters, but there's another 1,000 masters out there, right? So it really wasn't a true ranking system, as you remember it. I think the only one that was a true rank system was World War II. From what I'm gathering, the ELO system was like the best for sure.
Now I'm glad you brought that up about the Black Ops 2 one. I'm trying to see here something. We're going back into Black Ops 1, okay? So I don't, we're going back here. Something was going on with that same sense, as if, and Black Ops 1 didn't have a rank or a league play. There
Yeah,
was something going on in the background. If you did something and got ranked up there, like you had a potential chance to take your team to an event into an open bracket. I mean, there was a guy play call with Aunt Maple who was very good at Call of Duty. Dude, he grinded for like a month, like trying to get. It was like wins, and however
really.
it was something weird like that. And I don't know if it was nothing big or small, but I remember something like that. And you Black Ops 2 when league play dropped, they did have that. If your
Yeah,
team or something qualified for Masters and you were up there, you could have went to champs. I remember that.
yeah.
I remember hearing that because I
It was
grinded.
promised. Yeah,
I grinded my ass off. I think I got the silver my first year. Okay. I was playing solo. Okay,
fair enough.
I got better. If people don't believe me, I'll cut the Black Ops 2 on. You can see I got in the I got in the master. Okay,
Right,
I
right,
say
right.
plat 1 for one whole season. I took pictures back in the day on Twitter. Plat
Damn,
1 for like a whole season.
damn.
Then I got put in the master, and but there were really that many. You think there was that many master league brackets?
Oh,
It was that
oh
it was
yeah.
that bad.
Um, From what I remember, just like alone, I remember when I first reached Masters when it first launched. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to Champs, right? Everyone, that's the whole dream, right? So I asked one of my buddies that competed with me, and he's like, oh, I made it Masters too. I'm like, well, I don't see you in my division. And then that happened like 3 or 4 times again. So I can only imagine. And I was on PS3, right? That's where because PS3 was the first main like console for Black Ops 1 competitive. And for
Yes.
Black Ops 2, I rocked PS3 until the first event. Um, yeah, everyone was like, "Yeah, I made a Masters, made a Masters." I'm like, "Damn, how many Masters divisions are there? Like, I don't see any of your names on here." And so it was just they just kept grouping people in Masters, and there was a ton of different Masters titles you could have. That's why there was so many. Like, there was like Charlie Bravo, or just different
I
different things you could play in. There's so many of them.
I now see what you're saying. There was. Oh man, I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
Because I got into it a little bit late because I still was enjoying pubs at the time,
right.
and like I started at silver and I worked my way up to platinum.
Mm.
Then when I got in the Masters League, I noticed the level of the competition was better, right? Like
Right.
I did run
Right.
across some of the pro players. Sharp was one of my first pro players I ever played against. Was Sharp?
Really.
Was it TK Sharp?
Back then, it wasn't TK Sharp.
Oh, it was
Back then, I think he was still on Fear.
was it Fear? I can't remember. It was Sharp because the dude man trash talked the shit out of him.
That or Envy.
Beat capture the flag, dude. They it was awful.
Hmm.
I couldn't do
Yeah.
nothing. So I was
No,
like, dude.
he's nasty.
I was like, dude, so this is what it's like. So I was like, I got hooked then. So I tried to get in the game battles then.
Oh yeah.
And I dabbled in World War II. I didn't get far enough to really tell. But watching the pro players, Scump talked about he enjoyed that rank system more
Yeah.
for amateurs because you knew if this person was playing with you and he was an amateur, man, look at this kid. Like
Right.
this guy's up here, and
Right.
I don't see that with this rank.
Yeah. No, me either.
I don't see
For
that.
sure. From what I was hearing, like if you made it high elo, like you only played against high elo. So like all the pros would play against pros, right? It was like eights all the time. Um, that's what I kind of like. I went to the army when World War II released, maybe like 2 months after it came out. So I was gone. I didn't get to play it. But
Yeah,
from what my buddies told me, yeah, one of my guys was top 100. A couple different guys were top 100. And they're just pros. So you would just get your name out there. That's why a lot of guys started streaming. Um, constant, just great content. You're playing against pro players for a rank, and that's funner than playing eights, I would say. But yeah, I think that's probably the best rank system COD's ever really had, honestly. And they took care of it. Like they made sure that there was constant updates. When the game modes got switched, they switched the game modes. Attachments were banned, or unbanned, or whatever was going. I heard he was perfect. Um, I don't know what happened. I think they rushed it entirely. I mean, they copy pasted Black Ops 4 Elo rank system, and it's kind of like I don't even think this skill based matchmaking is real. I mean, I placed elite, right? I lost 3 out of 5. I mean, I did really well, granted, but I still lost 3 out of 5, right? So I placed elite, and the guys I'm playing against constantly are like I'm dropping 60s or 40s, and it doesn't really feel like I'm playing
against
anyone at my level,
yep.
But I did hear the Masters division. You know what? Let me take that back because there was some guys I played with that was a Master rank, and he had like a Mac 10 with like an ACOG on it. So I was like, all right, like
What?
how does this work? You know what I mean? And obviously it's not based off KD because there were some pro players that get into competitor. There were some pro players getting advanced, and so it's like I don't even know how it works. I think it's just broken. Honest to God, I do.
And
Um,
even if Black Ops 2, it still showed a ladder, like the people who you're playing against, right? So like
yeah,
I can see where I'm at in the points in my bracket or ladder.
right.
This right here, it's rushed. I think they amped it up way too much for what it was.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just poorly executed. Whoa, Bullet with the 5 gifted subs. I hear you, girl. It just was rushed and no thought put in it. I also feel like this was their way of trying to get people to come back to Cold War.
It was.
I feel like Cold War is down, buddy.
It's bad. You know what? I talked to one of my buddies, because I've been streaming Apex since the new season came out, season 8.
Yeah.
And I played Cold War. I actually had my hours logged. I had streamed and played Cold War over 220 hours within the first 2 months. Okay.
Oh my god.
I have noticed everyone's just leaving COD. It's to the point where the maps are repetitive.
They're jumping
Um,
ship.
No, yeah, there's no content here anymore. I mean, people are just frustrated with public matches, right? No one wants to watch you run around in pubs. It's kind of boring, I think personally.
Bro, yeah, you
Um,
haven't watched me, have you?
I mean, it just depends. I mean, it just depends, right? Because there's some guys like watching and they just make it fun. They create like a story while they play, right? Some guys just get fucking super angry, and and on top of that, like if you're not playing pubs, you're playing game battles, matches, or pro points, and then even then, that's still like, for me,
Stale.
when I was streaming that stuff, it gets very boring or it gets very like unvibey, right? Like I'm always upset or we're not winning or whatever it may be. So streaming just that content's not there for streaming unless you're a pro player. Then you have that audience there for that reason, then sure. But I think right now COD's falling off so hard, and I think that's one thing I'm noticing too with Warzone. Warzone the same way, just falling off. No one wants to play it anymore. It's dying. So yeah, with this league play push, they definitely hyped it up for sure to get some kind of viewership back into the Call of Duty thing. And I was telling my roommate, I think if this flops, COD's dead. Like
Oh,
maybe the amateur community keep it alive, but COD's dead like casually for sure.
dude, you're taking words out of my mouth. I'm right there with you. Uh, and I say that because World War II, okay, advanced warfare with the exosuits. I noticed then, and again, I'm looking from the outside in as a pub player.
Right.
How many professional players that pushed out from the new movement? For me, like I know I'm not in it, but I'm watching people like I'm retiring. I can't. This is crazy.
Right. Right.
I noticed that, and then with me playing clubs, Clan Wars was still there, so it still kept me
Mhm.
in wanting to play something, to be part of something.
Right.
And then we got Black Ops 3, which was still entertaining. And I think the pro scene kind of popped off a little bit in Black Ops 3. That
Yeah,
was
that's what
that
I
was
heard.
it was good. I enjoyed watching it. IW, it is what it is. People didn't like it. I
Yeah.
thought that was some of the best pro scene. I thought it was me. It was so entertaining to watch. It was so fast paced. I thought, oh my god, dude, what the hell's going to happen? It was
Right.
it was just crazy. I enjoyed that then, and then we get World War II, and that was
Yeah.
the first time I said, "This is gonna be my last COD."
Right.
I've been playing COD since Modern Warfare 2. Like I've been playing this for over. It's like 12 years now, and I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, this is some garbage, and it just had BO4 was okay. It was okay to watch competitively. It just wasn't what it just like you said. It's getting stale. And I look
It
at
is.
Warzone. I'm not good at Warzone. I want to get better, and then I'm running against hackers.
Yeah.
Again, I'm such a
Yeah.
low. There's no way I should be playing with these type of players.
Right.
The, you'll get the next card. I probably will if it's good. If it's a good card, of course I'm going to get it. I'm a card fanboy as it is. I like dropping my close to 100 bombs. Okay, that's what I try to do. That's what I do. You know what I'm trying to say? You know, try to look
Right.
me up. But
Yeah. I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, it's to the point where I'm watching other games that are free,
yes,
have great rank systems, good anti-cheat, good community behind them. It may not have the most payout. It may not be the most overhyped thing in the world, but I'm watching a lot of games blow up. I mean, it's the same thing that happened in CS:GO, right? Over the generations, I mean, I feel like a generation now. It's fucking been out so long. Um, it gets stale. I mean, they can try whatever you possibly want, but then we're just pumping out CODs every year. There's not enough time for people to actually sit down, work on a game, get actually good feedback, and put it into the game. We're just pushing out CODs just because, and that's because of money grabs. And I understand, it's Call of Duty. Activision knows what they're doing, and now they're bought up by Blizzard, so they definitely know what they're doing. Um, it's just to the point where I think, as an amateur standpoint, right, it's dying so bad. I mean, from this beginning of the game, I watched over 1,000 teams enter these pro cups, right? These amateur challengers divisions. Okay, I think by cup number 4, right, within a month and a half of the game being out, there's only 500 teams in it. So
God,
you cut that in half within a month, and then you add league play 2 months after the game's out, and it's not even really that good, and it's like there's nothing. There's really no grind there anymore, right? I mean,
yeah,
there's no want to play the game. They play the same 3 maps in pubs. It gets boring. No one wants to play that anymore. Well, there's games like Valorant and Apex, or even just CS:GO. You can just always casual things to play. I mean, there's Escape from Tarkov, a bunch of different games you can play that keep evolving, right? Call of Duty is the same thing, and I think that they're really just stabbing themselves in the back. Really, no anti-cheat, no support. Takes forever to get good patches out, and then when they do, they're not all the bugs are fixed, and it's just they really don't care any. I personally they don't care anymore. I know David Vonderhaar's under a lot of fire because of league play, And he reached out to a lot of pros that night and said, hey, like, what do we have to ban? And then the same night, the same day after that, they banned everything besides like stuff that should have been banned still. So it's like, I don't understand. How come you ban half of it but not the rest of it? You know what I mean? So again, they're just. I don't know how obviously I don't work in development. I don't know how easy this is to do or how hard it is to do, but I'm sure it's doable. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Somebody in chat saying like maps. The Black Ops 2 maps like Standoff,
yeah.
like Express.
Hmm.
For players like me and you, right? I didn't play pro, but I play league play.
Right.
Like I already have an advantage over you already. If you don't know certain things, so right there, they're not trying. I mean, I know it takes a craft and a skill to make maps, but
Right.
Bo, I mean, come on,
It can't be that hard.
it can't be that hard.
It can't be.
They're going, oh God, let's make it bigger, or let's add more like places to get in where it's more hard to like to break a hill or
Right.
mess stuff like they're not. The people who are making the maps are not the ones. I hate to say it, playing the game. They can tell
No,
me
not
that
at all.
all they want. I'm not an
Yeah.
idiot.
Not at all.
Look at
Not at all.
Modern Warfare.
I think that game, just in map development, they actually took time because it was 5v5. They knew that it had to play somewhat decent, right? Or else the game would have flopped. This game, they just copy and pasted a whole bunch of other maps they've already had, and it's like, okay, like Crossroads, that's a garbage map for competitive. You know, there's different game modes that I just don't care to play on. Like, I think we had Moscow Control for the first season, or first like month of the game. That map, I think we still no, that's out now. That map's awful, and it's like, did anyone sit here and play this?
No,
shit? And it was like, this is good. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way.
You can't break some of the heels. It's
No, it's impossible.
Is it
It's
impossible? Even
Yeah,
in
it's impossible.
pubs, I'm sitting there going, how the hell am I supposed to fight for this heel?
Mm.
You can't. You gotta give up the time and rotate to the next heel to get
Yeah.
ready for it. And then you're
Yeah.
screwed at the end of the game if you're needing that time on the hill. You can't get to it because you know that's where I'm with you, because it just doesn't make they. I don't know. I laugh at Dr. Disrespect because the man went on there and made like a couple streams and redid the map that he made. And I'm like, I mean, he's like, you got to have this here, right? You're like, why have
no, exactly.
why
Yeah.
have a room here where there's only one way in and so many angles they can hold that door here? You ain't getting in. As if I'm a top tier player, it ain't happening.
No, exactly, and the cutoffs are pretty important. I think like the last game I really liked the maps on that I truly can sit there and play them constantly. It was probably AW. Hardpoint and Search and Destroy in those games just played so well, man. Like there was strategy building,
Okay,
there was
all right.
actual time to go through maps and development, and then you get into Modern Warfare, and S&D was still really good in that game. I loved it. There was strategy there. You get into Cold War, there's no strategy. I just see kids sprinting down the map. Like that's when I know the map's bad. When there's a random ass kid that can get 3 or 4 picks
And
in
go.
real life, it's just like that doesn't take skill. I don't know where the skill comes in there. So that's the thing right now. All our pros are arguing about is like this map takes no skill, and then they veto and ban everything, and everyone complains about all these GAs and bans. It's like, well, it kind of needs to happen because
Oh,
at a high level, it's unplayable. You may not notice it as an amateur, right? Because no one's really playing the map correctly. But
Well-
when these guys break it down, it's still hard, you know.
one of my big concerns, and I heard OptiHex talk about it. Well, and Hitch in one of his vlogs he had. All right, I did play game battles. I played a lot in Call of Duty Ghost. Smoke.
Oh yeah,
You are not on Miami. If somebody is decent, has a decent aim with sniper rifle, you are not crossing that street. You ain't doing none of that if you can't throw smoke. There's no.
Oh yeah, no.
There's
not at all.
it just like it doesn't make sense on the things they were doing and banning. I'm like, dude, why'd you ban smoke? You have to
Well,
have
they banned
smoke.
snipers.
I know they did that,
So-
but at one point they were going to put them in. Well,
Yeah,
and then,
yes.
and then
You're
not
right.
having smoke. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You put a
Yeah.
sniper
That's why-
rifle in some of these guys' hands, they're gonna, dude. Your team's done.
And they're on control, right? So in Moscow, when they ban the smokes, like there's no way to break the front of the hill. Like you have to grapple around. You're just wasting 30 seconds at a time, right? And it's like that map's so unplayable without any kind of smokes because you're just spawn trapped. Basically, you're spawn trapped.
Yeah.
And so they removed it, and then the smokes, the whole smoke thing where you can one way through the smoke, that was just unbearable.
Yeah, I heard him
I
say that a
didn't
lot.
realize that was a thing until I entered a CB2 tournament with my old teammate Casper. Some guy was one way in smokes. Like his teammate would die, he would just throw a smoke on the top and just wait. And it's like, dude, this is not like there's no skill in this. Like you can see me through a smoke. Like what is that? I mean, thermals are banned, so I can't see you back. You know,
Yeah.
it's unfair. Yeah, a lot of the stuff and then they take out aim assist when you throw a smoke. All of it's just so stupid. I don't understand it. Um, the movement buffs and changes are good. I like those. But besides that, like the guns still they're still over tweaked or guns are not good enough, and then the just spawn points are broken, and it's just like I think competitive Call of Duty is dying. I really do. I think if the league flops this year, that's it.
Yeah,
I don't see COD recovering. Really, I don't.
I believe you. And to have, and a tweet that I retweeted bullet in is Activision's pretty much said Warzone is going to be their main focus. And again, if you have played Warzone and you have seen the Cold War guns in Warzone, they are completely different from how they are in Cold War. They are the fear. The gun is pretty much unusable in Cold War, in my opinion. But I can go on Warzone and I can just straight up murk somebody with a damn fear. The FFA. I'm like in the Mac 10. I'm sorry if you're on the Mac 10 and core. There's something wrong with you. The damn thing goes straight up in the air. And Warzone, Warzone, I'm like this, buddy. It doesn't move a damn bit. And I'm like, dude, this is some shit.
No, agreed. Definitely agreed. I think from what I've heard, like, it actually is funny for my buddy. He streams Warzone every day. Ex-pro player himself, Cam Khalifa, shout out to you. He plays Warzone day in, day out, right? He switched to Apex one day, and after that day, he went from 3 viewers to 10 constant, and it's like, damn, like maybe Warzone just dying. Like no one's even watching this. He used to average pretty good numbers. Even the pro players that do play Warzone are just like, I'm over it. Like the only guys I really still grind the game still are the big creators like Symphony and TP and Doug is Raw and all those guys, right?
Yeah.
Because they make money doing it.
And they're content creators. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like I laugh. Nick Merckx plays it still, but now he does his training on just chatting now. So you see him.
Yeah.
I see him getting away from it. It is. I'm 100% with you. If the league drops and this stuff don't get fixed, it's going to drop. About like World War II for me. Whatever happened, whatever they did for pubs, that big old update they did halfway through that year of World War II, something's going to have to. It's not fun.
It has to. Yeah.
It's not fun. I'm not a hardcore player. I'm playing hardcore just to have fun.
I mean, I can understand it to a T though, because even with league play, like for me, right, like I've hit a pretty high skill level of Call of Duty, right, so where it's like I have fun playing the game. I mean, it's enjoyable, but there's times where like I'm playing just casually and it's so intense, so sweaty. It's like, dude, I get in a really bad mood and it's like I don't even want to play COD. Like COD doesn't put me in a good mood at all.
No,
and it's like I can't imagine how many people feel like that.
You're not alone, brother. I'm up there with 2 games. I'm done.
Yeah, it's just so frustrating to play. I mean, you can't justify a lot of the things you die to, and if you do justify it, like the game's just over and it's not fun, and it's just like everyone's toxic as shit, and just makes it so unbearable sometimes. It's just even as a Twitch creator, right? Like I have TTV in my name. I go into lobbies and I have fun, but there's someone just being toxic or just what I mean, taking the game to a point where it's no longer a game, and it's just like
it's not life, buddy.
I don't enjoy that. I don't see how anyone that creates content can even bother to enjoy that.
I'm seeing people talk about CTF. Search and destroy, hardpoint, love them. I can't stand control. I'm not a fan of control. I don't like to watch control. Optic Gaming absolutely. 100 Thieves didn't stand a chance in that little weekend. They didn't stand a chance. So it didn't. But CTF, what was wrong with CTF?
I don't know why they chose control. I think it's because obviously the newer generation of Call of Duty players are cracked and they sprint and they run and they slide cancel everybody, and it's like that game was rewarding for that, right? You play CTF, you're slowed down a ton, and now it takes skill and now it takes teamwork, and COD is like, well, we're gonna lose a lot of our players if we do that because Modern Warfare never did that. So it's like I think that's where they're at right now.
Dude, that's the problem.
I just don't understand why. Because these maps would play really well with capture the flag.
Yes.
And it's like, dude, like I just don't know where they went wrong with it. I really don't, and it kind of makes me upset because, like I said, they had so much potential to really drop a good game, and they flopped. I think they flopped personally.
I mean, when I think of CTF over control, the amount of teamwork, the rotations, how you going to like. There's so much more involved than control. You got A and
Yeah.
B, and you got pretty much who can kill the team first. It's pretty much team deathmatch.
Yeah, no, basically, with
And
no
and
respawn delay, it is
and
team deathmatch.
and demolition mix, right?
Yeah, yeah, agreed.
Control the area.
Mhm.
I don't get that. And then if I look at it from the pub scene, there's nothing there that's going to keep a pub player there anymore. There's nothing there.
No, God no.
When they drop Clan Wars from Advanced Warfare, I heard some of the most stupid reasons. Well, I get on just to have fun. Well, it's the same. It's worse now than it is. You can't get on now and enjoy yourself.
Right.
That's what I don't understand. And now there's nothing backing it now. You can't say Clan Wars. At least
Right.
there was something for me to do on a
Right.
weekend. It was just weekends. That's what.
Yeah.
They're dropping the ball on a lot of things, and I'm getting worried. And I've been
Yeah.
there, and I've been there thinking about jumping ship. I mean, I'm right there with you. I keep trying to dabble and stuff like that. It's just not fun right now.
Not at all. And I think that's why I quit competing. I think I don't know, me being old in the community, it's like, I don't want to keep grinding from the bottom anymore. There's no reward anymore. There is no LAN events.
I will say this
There's
though.
no anything. So,
I'm proud of y'all how y'all finished in that bracket. There were some stud teams in that Joker.
oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm super proud, dude. When I seen that put, I said, "Damn!" I mean, I play GBs, and when I start seeing these names on these lists, I'm going like, "Son of a bitch, boy, our guys are up there in the mix, son." I mean,
oh, yeah.
and I can see for you the grind. After a while, it's like, "Son of a bitch."
Oh, yeah. We put in our first team, shout out Casper, Waller, and Snoopy. We put in a disgusting amount of time in hard points. I mean, we won. Holy shit. Our record at the end of all that first season, we were 126 in 13 or 14 or something like that.
And
Something super crazy.
that's me my mind because I think the best I ever did and we was 35 and like 5. It was something like, and I thought we were the shit. You know,
Yeah.
and our bracket wasn't as strong as yours. Like I'm sitting there going like, dude. I mean,
Yeah, it was unfair. I mean, we didn't know we made playoffs at all. Like we didn't get an email, nothing. We finished that ladder 32nd, I think, and only top 12 were invited. Come to find out, half of that first group was hackers. So they banned a lot of people, and then some people were never played 4v4, so they're automatically outed. And then some guys broke roster lock, and so we made it to our seed was I'm sorry, top 16, not top 16. We made it 12th seed, right? So we were 32nd. All those teams in front of us didn't qualify and were banned. So it's like, what the hell? So there was teams out there. I think the number one team that got caught hacking, they were 500 and no, I'm sorry, they're 326th and 9 or some fucking crazy record. And it was like, there's no way you're catching those guys. Come to find out, they were all hackers, and it's like, well,
no,
that's no longer fun.
nobody disputed the matches.
They do. You know what? Game battles does not care. They do not care at all. They don't
Dude,
care no
man,
matter what proof you put.
dude, back in the day, dude, I had many people. Well, I'm sure you met this too. We beat a team. They already go in there and say they won.
Yeah.
That bullshit. And back then, like I didn't have Elgato. I had like is it a hodgepodge? I don't know. I'd be like, oh hell no! I'll send the whole damn 6 maps in the whole damn thing into it. And be like, nah, here we clearly won. And
well, they canceled premium. So back in the day, when you had premium, you knew you were gonna get some support. You know what I'm saying? Like having premium was a bragging right, low key, because it's like, well, I got premium, so you can dispute all you want. Now they canceled premium in January of this year. So there is like premium support does not care, and they got bought out by Blizzard. So Game Battles is now owned by Blizzard. So it's like they're trying to make this new premium kind of deal. So all this ticket proof you send takes for days to get responded to, and then when they do, it's something good, and it's like, what's the point of this? What is the point? I mean, there was times in pro point matches where everyone agrees to a one and done, right? No one wants to play all 3 matches for 5 pro points. It's not gonna happen.
yeah,
So the whole amateur community does one and dones. If you put in the ticket that you wanted to play second map, they'll give you the win for it. Even though you agreed to a one and done, no matter how much proof the other team puts in there that you wrote down, yes, one and done only, I'm down, or the one map or whatever, doesn't count. They'll be like, oh, well, you had to play second map. And that's like, everyone's like, all right, well, I'm over premium.
Jesus.
No, it's not worth it. It's not worth your time. It just, like I said, game battles and Call of Duty growing up, like man,
Them days
the
are over
support
with.
was there. You know, like
I,
it's gone. It's
I,
gone. That time is gone for
I,
sure.
I actually logged back into my Game Battles account and was looking at all the shit on there. I was just like memory lane, but I was like, God,
Mhm.
them 3, 4 o'clock in the mornings going playing that shit. Go like,
Yep.
shit, I gotta go to work in 2 hours. What the
Yeah.
fuck am I doing? And it was
Yep.
fun. It was fun.
It was. It
That
was.
was that was you were if you were good at pubs, like, hey man, let's go play some GBs, and that's when the skill base, like, it was real, true. And of course, you had some kids that didn't know what they were doing, but it was okay.
Right. Right.
Um, but dude, man, I'm with you on if it drops this year, it's going to be a hard. I don't know what these guys are going to do. Our
I don't
scumps,
either.
our fun, even our big guys. Like, what are you going to do?
I think well, Halo coming out, we don't know. I mean, the new Halo comes out this year,
Bro,
right?
but
So it's
come
like,
on, man, Halo. Look how many times they dropped the ball in Halo.
oh, I know. So that's one thing. It's a bunch of different things, right? Because this Call of Duty's it's special because it's the only game that plays the way it does, right? I mean, we
Yeah,
had Battlefields before, and we had obviously the Gears and the Halos, but nothing compared to COD, right?
yeah.
Everything that tried to be COD flopped. So that's the reason why I think COD is so lazy. Is like, well, no one's gonna compete against us. What game? What game plays like us? And it's true. What game plays like them? So I
Halo,
think
Halo,
it's
could,
just better.
Halo can jump on it if they're smart.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I totally agree to that. And that again, that all depends on development and what they're trying to aim to achieve. I mean,
And
it's just, I don't know. It's a toss up.
the rank and lead play, I think, is just the suit the community to, hey, okay, here you go, because they got such a backlash for not having it. They threw it together, and this is what you got, and it's a shit show, and they don't care what people are saying.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Uh,
I agree. I think the excuse is, oh well, there's COVID and it's hard to make games, and it's like, oh,
all right, so I've noticed you have switched to Apex, and I've enjoyed watching. I've enjoyed watching you play Apex a lot.
Mm.
All right, so it's a hardball here. Comparing that to, again, it's a BR.
Mm.
You feel and who develops Apex? I'm trying to think. I'm
It
thinking
is.
title.
It's Origin. I can't remember the actual development name, but Origin's the parent company of who develops it.
Apex right now, same with Halo. If they can keep this up, because they're starting to grow popularity huge.
Oh yeah, agreed.
I think Apex can be one of the top things, even competitively. I mean, me watching the was it Code Red tournaments back in the day, dude.
Okay.
I would watch hours of that. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
if COD drops the ball, man, I think other games. I mean, I'm looking at Apex right now because Tony's on Apex. You've moved to Apex. Some of these bigger streamers haven't with the Apex, or they're doing this. Hey guys, we're gonna play the last hour on Apex. I'm seeing that a
Yeah.
lot, buddy,
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
I'm ready to see Apex take over.
You know, my roommate brought a good point up the other day. He's like, "Man, imagine if Apex had a team deathmatch." And I was like, "Fuck, like this game would blow up. If it had like an actual just like overall like just a basic like casual game instead of just a BR. Holy shit, the game could be amazing. Just the gunfights and the skill level it takes to actually shoot back it's actually there. So
Oh
I can
yeah,
imagine if they had just regular game modes instead of just the BR. Holy shit, the game would just blow up. I think personally, the real reason I think everyone's switching though is the support's there, the anti-cheat's there. Even though we do catch some hackers here and there, they're very rare. Um, Major updates always. They're always making the game fresh, always changing the maps, never making it stale. The game looks beautiful to play
it
and
does.
watch, right? I mean, you look at Call of Duty, it's really dull and dark colors and just very like black. We look at Apex, it's very vibrant and colorful, and there's bigger than life things, and you have different abilities, and everyone's doing different things, and the game's always different. It's always fun to play. I mean, any BR is like that, really, but I think that game is so unique because the loophole's very small. There is no your own classes. You just gotta run with what you get. You know what I mean? It's entertaining. It's definitely entertaining for sure.
It reminds me a lot of Blackout was.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
like
no,
like
agreed.
Blackout, you pick up your attachments. It reminds me a lot of Blackout,
Mhm.
and COD if COD don't want to change things to be money hungry, they're gonna shit the bed. I honestly feel that way. They're gonna smash their own self in the toes if they ain't careful when it
No,
comes.
agreed.
I feel like Apex. I mean, I didn't get into Halo because I wasn't into gaming back then, but I watched people play it. My buddy would play it, and I'm like, dude, how you play this? And it was, dude, if they can make a Halo that can compete, because they know they can, they have before. Look at the players we had back then in the Pro Scene Halo League. Jesus, I remember getting on YouTube and like typing in Major League Gaming Halo and watching these guys hit some of these snipes. I'm like, shut up, man. I mean, it's up there.
The skill level is insane.
That's where we need to get back to. I'm tired of this whole. I'm tired of how COD's doing it, rushing every year.
Participation trophies, really. They're trying to make it so equal, and it's never going to be equal.
It's not going to.
About being equal.
I want to go back in the days where you get you. That's how I learned. That's how I learned to play COD. I got my teeth smashed in. I couldn't hide from a UAV. I was the kid with the heartbeat sensor, silencer, playing search because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I had to survive. And my friends saying, "Go hide." Man, I can't. They keep finding my ass. What am I supposed to do? And like I learned. No, now I pick up an MP5. I'll fucking wreck you, but I don't give a shit. I'll wreck you, right? And Halo can be so much bigger than COD because there's already a massive fan base, already there. And Apex is starting to grow that fan base. My kids at school, because I was a child. We all the Americans. I know what y'all doing on laptops. They be on that shit on Twitch. I'm like, what you watching? Nothing. You watching Apex? Oh, what's going on? And the kids I have now in school, they're mainly watching Apex. There's none of them hardly watching Warzone anymore. They are watching Apex. So I'm like, dude. And does Apex have a rank?
It does. So in the competitive, so they have just regular public match, right? You can go and there is skill-based matchmaking. So if you're nasty at the game, they're gonna put you against guys that are nasty at the game. But if you're dog water, then they put you against dog waters. It's very fair. I find it very fair. Getting into ranked though, it's intense, man. Like their skill-based matchmaking is legit. So you play against some pretty insane ass people. And there's different divisions, so it goes from bronze all the way up to masters, and then they hit predator, right? So it's bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, masters, then predator. So there's a bunch to grind for, and you get different achievements for doing that every season. So the grind's definitely worth it. And then when you get put into high levels and high lobbies, you're playing against Twitch people like Daltouche and the Cocoa Puffs and Shiv and all these huge people.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, that's worth the grind. I'm playing against pros now. Like, you know what I mean? It's worth grinding for. Instead of like you playing COD, right? You're never gonna run into Scump if you don't live on that side of the planet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's just kind of the fun thing I liked in ranked is like I know that seeing all these high tier people that my skill level is getting up. That's for me a good indicator. Like, damn, like I'm up there now. Like I just got to keep grinding it out. It's worth it for me. So yeah, ranked is a lot of fun, man, because it's just, even though you're not making any money, even though you're not doing anything, it does grow your audience a lot. I promise, for sure. I've seen just the most growth in Apex for sure. You being in someone's ranked lobby and you kill that person, like you're bound to get some kind of people coming into your stream for it.
I've seen, and Rocket League is blowing up. Like
really,
Doug Israel and TP were playing Rocket League. They both got off Warzone and hopped in Rocket League, and their numbers stayed where they normally are at. I'm like, that right there shows you that people are not worried about what you're playing right now, and they're not there for Warzone. They're there for you, and it's just like, he said, COD doesn't care. They don't care anymore. But I think the problem is, and this is what they're sucking us in right now. They're trying to make the game look good, sound good, whatever. And all of us who've been playing for so long, all right, I'm gonna give you another chance.
Yeah.
Don't drop the ball. And then that's where they go, oh, we had our best sales. This is the best selling game ever. That's because we're getting they're suckering us in to thinking this is gonna be a good. We're giving it another chance. Eventually, that's gonna get them.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna get and I love COD, but I'm close to being that person, not buying the next COD. I will wait and see how it looks on the outside looking in and see if it's worth my time. Let me ask you this question. If the next COD, do you want jetpacks or you want boots on the ground?
Oh, that depends.
I want jetpacks.
I do and I don't. I mean, if it's Advanced Warfare jetpacks and it's the same system and it plays the same, then yeah, that was fun. I heard it was between that and Ghost 2 or some shit, right? That's like rumors right now. a World War another World War. No, I think it's Ghost 2, right? I'm not wrong. It should be Ghost 2 coming out, or AW2, whatever the fuck it is, whatever. Um,
Oh hell.
I don't know. I love both those games, so that's a tough
Hey,
question.
but I love Call of Duty Ghost mode. I in love. People talk again. Everybody's got their opinions. I thought I could pick up any gun and I could do good with it. I mean, there were sometimes it was bad. Oh, thank you for the raid. 37 people. Thank you so much. Woo!
Oh, the big moms. Thank you, brother.
Woo! Appreciate it, boss man. You know, Ghost was good. I thought it was good competitively because I played a lot of GBs on Ghost.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was the maps were good. The maps were decent. It was so good. Everybody, thank you for who's coming in. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for the raid. Thank you. I want advanced movement back so I can get to you. You can't hide.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come hawk your motherfucking ass down, son.
Yeah.
And that right there was a curve in itself. You're sitting there head glitching. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll jump over boost and pop your ass. What you gonna do about that then?
Yep.
Again,
the cloak, the speed,
yes,
the levitating one, like dude, oh my god, yeah. There was so many different metas you could play, different strategies you could play. Like the game just played so well in hardpoint. It was oh my god, like playing that game on LAN felt amazing. First off, but then playing Ghost on LAN felt really good too. So like I said, it just really depends on if the game's true to the roots, right? Like if it's just like AW for sure. If it's just like Ghost, then yeah, for sure. I would not mind an AW. I would not mind a game like that again. I think that game created a lot of fun moments, a lot of good meta-changing moments, and competitively, it was just fun to play. I mean, the grind was definitely there. If they had a rank play in that game, oh my god, I probably never got off of it.
I thought it was shit, but that's okay. I tried. People kept leaving. I'm like, why are you? I'd be the only one left alive. I'm like, man, fuck this shit. I'm out. I ain't doing this shit by myself. All I wanted was the outfit. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, no, oh my god, yeah, the grind for exo skins was huge.
That's what I'm wanting for. That's what I'm wanting back. God, that'd be so much damn fun. Woo, Bullet will know they get the sub. And you know, again, we're talking nostalgia again. You know, like we want these to come. We want this to come back.
Yeah.
I want this to come back. I'm tired of it. And
my biggest, I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead, man. By all means, if you're feeling it, go for it. Because I'm just here just pondering.
I was just, in my mind, it's like, where does competitive games go from here? Right? I mean, games like League of Legends and World of Warcraft and all those like MMO games are succeeding. Then you look at games like Valorant and CS:GO. You know, those are succeeding. And even for Apex, the BR level on that is not really just BR. You know, there's strategy to it, so that game's succeeding. Where does competitive games go from here? I mean, do we get more games like Valorant, or do we get more games like Apex, or do we continue to try to just find COD its own little spot? Like, what becomes popular again to where everyone plays it? You know, that's where I'm at. It's like, damn, like if COD flops, like where do all these guys go? You know, what game's next? What's the next big thing? And I still have not found that game yet, honestly.
I feel like COD's done peaked. It's on this downhill.
Mm-hmm. I do too. I think it was a generational game. I think it's going at this point, personally.
Ooh, let me ask you this question: what offends you more in Call of Duty? Shooting bodies, somebody shooting your body, or what was the other one they said? Shooting. What's disrespectful to you in Call of Duty? Like it's like for somebody on another team, like you're playing another team, like shooting bodies, or what was the other thing? Teabag. Was it Teabag? Yeah, I still do Teabag.
Another one. Yeah. I guess if we're just in game, shooting bodies is always gonna make someone tilt.
Dude, I'm fucking pissed. Sure. I'm fucking livid.
Sure.
I'm fucking livid.
There's been some times because I coach at a team now in COD, right? So I quit and started coaching.
Yeah.
There's been some times where like they get their body shots and fucking full tilt. Like, fuck this guy, he's fucking nobody. It's like, bro, you know what I mean? And damn, like
Crim 6, I fucking died laughing.
Bro, if you're mad at someone shooting your body, I can't imagine what you'd feel like on LAN. Like, that's just my mindset. It's like, bro, there's been times where I played on LAN where people were calling me dog shit. Like, literally across from me. So shooting body doesn't really piss me off, but I mean, like, I guess it just depends on where you're at, right? Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Shooting bodies pisses me off. The other evening, I'm playing ColdWar. I'm playing hardcore. This kid randomly shoots my body. I go from here. I'm like, you motherfucker! It was in the kill cam. I'm blasting his body in the kill cam, going like, "Don't you have it?" And he's hearing me talking. I'm like, I don't give a. I was just like, dude, teabagging. I think it's the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. It was in Call of Duty Ghost. You get that little package. If you can teabag somebody, you get an achievement.
That's right.
I dude, it was my goal. I didn't give a shit. I'm dropping you, I'm going to teabag you. I didn't give a shit. If the whole team's on B, you're on B, I'm going for a teabag. That's the shit I miss. That was so much fun.
I think the biggest thing that tilts me is the banter in between maps. Like, that's where it sends me. That's where it's like, all right, like, who the fuck are these people? You know what I mean? Like, relax. That's another thing, too, just being an old head, right? Like, I had one of my teammates, Riley. He's been playing COD as long as I have. There's been guys that go in the game and be like, who are you again? It's like, damn. Like, for me, it's like that. Me looking at Riley, like, he's made his name huge, right, over the years. Now he's a nobody because he kind of fell off because he didn't play COD like that. So hearing all these newer COD players be like, who are you again? It's like, damn, bro. Like, this guy was respected, and now you're just getting disrespected like this. It's wild. I think that's what the most tilting thing is for me is when, like, people that don't really have any achievements talk a lot of shit. It's like, what, dude? You beat me in an online game, one map. Like, you know what I mean? So shooting bodies is not the most tilting thing. I think it's the banter in between maps for sure is like the most annoying.
I had to hit with a tier 5, so we got rated. I had to hit with everybody with a gift of sub 5. Everybody, keep the hype train going. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know what COD looks like in the years to come. I get when I see these articles and I'm like, and I ask myself as I'm looking at it right now, who's writing this? Have they ever played the game? Do they know anything? Even the little things, like having your favorite Call of Duty team outfit on. That should have never left. If you're wanting to push esports, let me put on my Optic gaming gear on and rep the team. Yeah. Like, them are the things that are pissing me off with Activision or whoever's running the show. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know why, like, I mean, I look at other games, like, for sure there's, what game was it? Gears of War. Gears of War has specific guns that are camoed for, like, I think, okay, for instance, like, EG, they have the sniper because I guess the guy on EG is the best sniper in the game. So, like, their sniper, they're that logo. Like, that's tight, you know? Like, it shows the developers are really paying attention to who's good at the game, what teams are really up there. I like the community packs. I like the Atlanta Face stuff. I like all that kind of things going into it. I wish they promoted it more. I wish that, you know, there was some kind of bonus for doing that. Or, you know, just smaller things to where it's like, it just shows, like, how, like, you know, my team is huge. I mean, anything like that would push Call of Duty forward, right? I mean, Overwatch, same thing. Overwatch has full-on character skins developed for just their own team colors. Like, I think the Dallas Fuel has everyone blue and white. Like, that's cool as shit. And they push that. They really do. They push it everywhere. I think the COD stuff's like, okay, it's here. Like, all right.
Thank you for thank you for all the new followers in the chat. I hope you enjoying this little podcast. As you can tell, we like playing video games. We like Call of Duty. We like, you know, we're gonna have some fun here. And I hope you enjoy yourselves.
I really do hope that they push that more. I mean, just, I don't know.
I had a theory because, you know, I enjoyed Clan Wars, and this was out there, right? Let's say your division won, you know, whatever the battle royale that they may come up with, right? And you had the big heads playing each other. If you won, your clan picture, whatever your logo is, you get to have a camo for that. You know how much hard people will go for that, knowing your team. Imagine if we had TGBG, our own little sticker on our gun. You know how we got that?
I remember that.
Our team, no, but they need to put that in there.
I remember Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3, you can have your own title with your team name in it.
Oh, yeah, but
the higher you went, the title changed colors and rarities and all types of colors. Like, that was cool.
Oh, dude, Modern Warfare 3. It wasn't Clan Wars. It was that elite thing. You went individually, blessing. Because I won one of those elite. I won one of those.
They had teams in that elite app, and you could be on a team. And so,
I mean,
if your team like hit level 50, then everyone could rock the team name.
Okay, I was on a big team.
That was cool.
Okay, I'm with you now. I'm thinking like the Call of Duty Elite thing, because I sign up for that shit all the time. You got 4 hours to get the most kills in TDM. I won one. Okay, I'm pretty much a pro now. I'm on his level. I got my little care package. I didn't win the big one. Dude, when you could win that damn Jeep and that damn trip, dude.
Yeah, to XP.
Oh my god, dude. That's what we need back to bring Call of Duty back. You're gonna have to bring back the community back involved. I love the pro players. Don't get me wrong. Which is better, Elite? Oh, she's actually blessed him. I think both of them were great. Clan Wars and Elite were awesome. I love that damn skull logo they had. That was dope. I thought it was all cool, but there just was no backing. And then it flopped hard and shit.
I think community, the whole thing with no lands is tough, and they don't want to do. I think they're gonna do a bubble this year, but last year there was no bubble, so like that kind of flopped. And then like the online stuff was kind of chalk because COD doesn't have good servers, cause like it wasn't really fair. And it's just like, I don't know. I look at other games like Apex, I can play on 90 ping no problem. It's fun, it's fine. But on COD, oh my god, I'm ripping my hair out, man. So it's like, how is it that every other game has good servers, but not COD? COD is just the worst for any kind of online play. So like with no LAN events, the game just played like dog shit personally. But I can't even imagine going forward what changes have to be made for it to be as good as other competitive games. It's just not there. There's just nothing there for that. There's no foundation. No one cares. There's just nothing but bickering, arguing. Like it's dumb. I don't know. It's just not fun. I think the whole yearly COD thing needs to stop. That has to go.
I had something I was gonna say. It just totally lost my mind. Brain fart. Jesus. Oh man. I had a brain fart right there. What was it? Look at the chat real quick. I think Bullet said something. Cursing is worse, but better of a server. Oh, so I live in a very rural area. Okay, in the great state of North Carolina. Okay, I know it ain't much North Carolina. No, don't laugh at me, player. Okay, don't laugh at me. I only had 10 download at one time playing Call of Duty.
Oh,
10.
I can beat you out there. I had 1 up, 1 down for Advanced Warfare.
I have now moved. I'm still in the area, right where I'm at. I'm now living on like a little main highway. I have a gig download. Okay, a gig download. It will take me all night to upload a YouTube video on my YouTube channel on my montage. I like to make montages. It is what it is. Don't laugh at me. I know it's old school. I enjoy it. It'll take me all night time. I just uploaded a video on my YouTube channel. This shit took seconds. Forever. I'm sitting trying to put a title and went, process is complete. I'm like, what? What? Dude, and I can feel the difference. I know when I'm on a shit server now, and the least amount of time I've had it till now, I can feel the difference if it's a shit lobby or a good lobby for me. And it's crazy to feel that way. I couldn't. Yeah. I knew back then too on 10 download. Dude, 10 download. I couldn't even sniff an upload. And imagine if my child got her Wi-Fi on her cell phone. I'm fighting her. Like, look, we're throwing it.
In there. Mom, get off the internet, Mom.
Get off the phone. What do you mean? I'm in a GP match, damn it.
Yeah, there was times in AW when I was in tournaments, my mom would watch Netflix and it'd just kick me off and I'd fucking lose it. Like, Mom, what are you doing? I'm in finals. Like, what the fuck?
You love your mom and dad.
You pay for it, and then I got shut up because I don't pay for it. So
you love your mom and dad, but that time you're like, Mom, we will go outside and we will throw down in the leaves if you keep this up.
It was always so funny. Like, as soon as we moved into my grandmother's house, we had 1 up, 1 down, and I would lose full. I had to play around 1 in the morning just because everyone's asleep, and it's like, all right, cool.
I don't know what the hell you could do on 1 download, but you did something. I don't know what you did. You were glitching them out. You were glitching so hard on the map that they couldn't hit you.
Probably. Probably.
Oh,
like, I can't hit this kid.
Oh God. And I was telling my kids because they've been playing Fortnite, Warzone, Apex, and a lot of the internet's gotten better over time, so they're very fortunate on having that. I'd be like, dude, man, back in the day when I tried to play SOCON Navy SEALs with dial-up fucking internet. I mean, do you really kids want to try me right now?
God.
I'm like, I'm like, we'll go outside and throw. I'm gonna beat your ass any kind. I don't care. I've been through this stuff.
Vegas, same shit.
I pick and I remember on game battles you have to what kind of internet you had, like the T1 or T2 connection. I'd be like, oh shit, mine's not even listed for. Good luck, Walmart connection.
That's where they came into that whole like internet rule thing, where like, oh, if someone's lagging, switch host. Like that was only because of that generation of COD, bro. Where people's internet was awful, and it's like, yeah, no, you're gonna have to switch host, and it stayed. That's still to this day that happens. Crazy. It's honestly crazy.
I pick with kids. Some of the kids at school be like, yo, 1v1 me. I'm like, dude, I don't do 1v1s. If it was Modern Warfare 2, Rush, Intervention, I'm going to shit down your throat. Now I'm like, no, let's do a kill. Let's do a kill race. Like, a kill race there. Let's play 5 games. Who gets the most kills in a pub match, that's the winner. I can't do this. I said, dude, I'm dropping at least 60 or 70. You better get ready. I'm like, I'm going to go. And they're like, oh, man, I think the most kills I've ever dropped has been 20. I went, and TDM? Yeah, I went, oh, my God.
No, you know what? That's so funny. I think I had one of my old classmates. He just bought a PS5. He doesn't play COD. He got into COD, and his friends started making fun of him. He's like, bro, can you join this lobby and just show them how it's actually done? I was like, what are you guys playing? He's like, team deathmatch. I was like, nope. if you guys are struggling in team deathmatch, bro, I'm cool. It's so funny to see people still have that casual feel for the game, and it gets rarer and rarer for sure. But my God, it's great.
I love my brother to death, and he wasn't. He's not really into COD, but he went to college at UNC Charlotte, and them guys were playing Call of Duty. So he's like, yo, we'll play some Call of Duty. And he's like, casual. But, I mean, not worried about KD, not worried about anything. You're casual. It's going to be okay, buddy. You know, one of those. And he's had these before. Like, dude, we're down on the hill left, right. I'm like, dude, they, bro. He's like, where you at? Where you at, Smith? He's like, I'm at C still. You told me to capture C. What do I do after that? I'm like, dude, we're...
that's so funny. My little brother, growing up when I used to compete, he would never think... He thought COD was a joke. He's like, oh, you just play games all day. You're a nerd, whatever, right? When Warzone came out, I used to stream a lot of Warzone. When Warzone came out, he used to tell his friends, oh, yeah, my brother's like a pro at this game, dude. Like, we should play with him. And it's like, damn, now I get some kind of respect now, huh? After all these fucking years.
Hosting people was the wave.
Oh, my God, man. Like, it's just so funny how, like, COD has become a normal thing. I mean, everywhere, right? Everywhere. TikTok, Instagram,
oh,
Twitter,
God. Don't even get me started on the freaking TikTok. Dude, there's so many people. All right, and I'm not bashing anybody because I know I'm not I'm above average COD player for pubs, right? I know this. When I see these people posting this stuff on TikTok and this, I'm like, who the... Dude, how you get your ass whooped, player?
I know.
I want to mess with them, like... My gamer tag is this. I'll be on at 10. I'll put your stream on. Let me tell you a funny story here. When I first started teaching, the kids found out I played COD. This was in BlackOps 2. This is one of my moments as a teacher. I stood my ground while not, hitting the kid.
All right.
These kids were talking trash. They went, "You want a 1v tic tac? You want a 1v1 us?" I went, "And what? Black Ops 2, quick scoping only." I went. I'm not gonna like, boy, I'm about to smash. These kids don't even know who I am. I'm nobody, but I'm like, did you ever 360 YY silent snipe somebody in Rust? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Dude,
I put my time in.
Dude, yeah, I put my time. Dude, no shit. It was it was right at the exam time. That night we played, I recorded it, and I said, if I lose, I'll put it up on the next day in class and show the class the last 10 minutes of class. I 1v3 their whole team. I went 30. If I can pull, it's on my old hard drive on my PC. I shit on these kids and I dogged them till they graduated. I couldn't help it. I was like, "What's up?" In class, I went, "What's up, 5 and 30? High five me again. Come on in classroom." I did it, and then my class goes, "Ooh." I'm like, "Hey, hey." And 1 year, cause I used to snipe. I used to get in the face sniping. I was in that shit. The kid brought an Xbox 360 to the school. We hooked that bitch up to the smart board.
Oh my God.
And dude, I was shitting on kids like, "Who's next? Who's next? What's next?" You were lagging? Like, you're lagging. It's split screen, bitch. Nobody's lagging. We're on the same connection. Who's next? Oh my God, dude. They were the funniest. They were the most fun times in Call of Duty. They were so much fun back in the day. Hey, you're welcome for the gift of sub, wild man.
I wish it was still there. I wish Call of Duty still played the same way, man. It's just crazy, I talk about it so much. It makes me feel so much more older than I am. And it's like, we really did grind through the really worst times of the internet.
We did.
I played Black Ops 2 again. I'm like, this game is dog shit. Like, we played this? Like, what the fuck? The
No,
movement was all chalky and slow, and everything just felt really unbalanced. And I was like, we played this, and this is the best. So, could you imagine if that was the best game in our heads? How bad's COD's been since then?
dude, no. Advanced Warfare on the Xbox 360 was fucking ugly. I remember because Hey, I was not buying an Xbox One. I'm always weary on that. The first box, I'm like, nah, dog, this is it. When I bought an Xbox One and bought Advanced Warfare, I said, oh shit, is this what it's supposed to look like? I went, this game looks like shit on the 360. Oh my god. I remember messaging my friend and said, dude, I don't know what the hell I was playing on 360, but this is nothing like I was playing. I feel like I got shafted $60. It's pretty bad.
The microwave version, bro. You're playing
Dude,
through,
the
like,
fucking colors were awful. The beginning screen, I was like, dude, this shit's fucking awesome. What the hell am I playing? Shit, put me on a team, coach. Shit.
Bro, that's so funny. I remember my cousin got it for Christmas, and he's like, can we play together? I'm like, I don't know. And he got it for 360. And he came over one day. He's like, bro, my game does not look like this. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, what game is this? I'm like, bro, it's the same game.
What is
He's
this?
like, we don't even have this map in this game. What the fuck?
Oh my god! And the day I got my monitor was I've never gone back to a TV. I will not go play on a TV. I don't give a shit if it's 4K, 27p, whatever, LED, LCD. I don't even care. PCP pipes. I don't give a shit. But that's my wife. I left my monitor at my house when we were dating. She's gonna play my TV. I said, all right, I'll give it a try. Shit, cut it on, cut that bitch off, just like that. Went, nah, I'm good. I'm out.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's so funny. Oh my god.
And gaming, man, has changed. When you look at all the games now, back then and what we had growing up. And again, I'm 35, so
Right.
shit, I had Wii Sports, bitch. I mean,
I come from the trenches.
I'm sitting there tennis. Ugh.
Oh my! I was getting on baseball, man. Oh, that was
Oh,
competitive.
dude. Hey,
Oh my
speaking of
God.
baseball, I'm pumped for baseball to start. I don't know about
Same.
you.
Same.
We're
Yes.
gonna have a full ass season. I'm jacked. I'm pumped. Rank play sucks. Warzone sucks. But we got
God.
I can't wait till spring. Boy, dude, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I love baseball. I do like baseball.
No, same. My roommate actually, me and him are huge baseball guys. We're so excited for this new baseball game to even come out. We're like, dude, I want to be fucking grinding this game out. Like, I'm so excited. And with all this trades happening in the league, like, super off topic, but God, I am so excited for this. You have no one has any idea.
It's a podcast,
big.
man. We're good.
It's gonna be there. I'm fucking excited as shit for this. And it's like, I think this year is gonna be the year where it's like there's gonna be a lot of crazy shit to happen again. And honestly, it's so crazy because I tell my friends all the time, like, bro, the LeBrons, the Tom Brady's, the Kershaws, like, this is a generation where it's gonna go down in history. We're watching history literally unfold in front of us. It's
I know.
Like, holy shit, this is tight. Like, it's just so exciting.
And I know this is totally again, but we talk sports the first half, so we're still on the agenda. I talked to Calamity last week on the podcast, and since I coach high school and I love college ball, the athletes that are coming up now are, I'm gonna say, are freakishly athletes. I'm talking
they are.
And
Agreed.
massive ass youngins, and
Yep.
there is a kid right now in our conference playing baseball. The bitch is throwing high 90s. In baseball. He's he's not. It's the weird COVID year. He's thinking about opting out because he's going into the draft. Like, he's going into the MLB.
Oh wow.
Last year they got to play like 3, 4, 5 games before COVID hit and they canceled schools and everything. And I'll try to get this kid's name. But we're talking high school, right? When you hear that, come in and hit that damn glove, and the ref goes, "Oh shit, son!" And the batter goes, "What? I don't want to be in this damn batting box right now. If that's something that's come through here." And he's got long ass blonde hair, and that joker sends it. I think he's got 2 or 3 pitches, but his fastball is.
Dude, that's crazy you bring that up. I was actually watching a podcast with a guy named Trevor Bauer, Cy Young Award winner in the AL last season. Not AL, NL. And he was saying that the velocity is just getting higher and higher. It's
It's
a crazy thing where, 90s back in the day was like lightning. Now you're getting 110s. It's like, oh hell no. Like, and then spin rates just getting more advanced, and it's just like baseball is for sure to me it's still the hardest sport. Personally,
It
that's
is.
an argument we can have, but that is for me just mentally, physically, and just like going beyond any kind of physical expectations, right? Baseball is getting the most progressive, and as far as like athleticism goes, the most progressive. People are getting faster, they're getting stronger, they're throwing harder, there's more spin rate. It's like holy shit, like
I
it,
won't.
it's crazy.
I won't
It's crazy.
argue. I won't argue with the baseball part, but I will agree with you. I think kids now are taking care of themselves a lot better now at a young age. And Bullet, this kid's in high school. He's a senior in high school. That night, because he used to be a baseball coach, and he lives with a damn radar gun in his hand. He's like eating breathes baseball. I mean, but he's got a damn state championship ring. He played for Methodist College. That was good baseball back in North Carolina. He caught the kid that night. It was like 98. In high school. Nobody's gonna hit that. Nobody's even gonna come close to that. And I'm like, and I remember last year, so he was a junior, but he only got to play 5 games. Of course, he played in the post leagues and the leagues out there. Dude, like, if you're, I can't. So that's where my brain is. Like, I can't pick that up.
Well, there's a kid that's 13 or 14. He can hit over 400 feet. He hit over Marlin Stadium. 14 years old.
Was that the kid with the aluminum bat? He had long hair.
No, he had a wood bat. So the first
Shut
year
up!
was
No!
aluminum, but they gave him a wood bat the next year to see how far he can hit it, bro. Yeah, he was like nuking these balls. What was his name? You know, it's gonna bug me now because
I'm gonna look him up. There was one kid that I got to watch a lot.
My God, it was like some really like country name. It was like,
oh hell, bro. Let's get the country strongman come in there. Some kid out there working. I am somebody said NCAA football, dude. Last week we talked about NCAA football. I'm pumped. I hope that I'm glad. I hope they've reached a deal and maybe some of these kids can get paid because as me and Calamity were talking, that's putting money in that school. Them jerseys, the hats, everything. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, I know NCAA is going to have to get off their high horse, but these kids are putting asses in seats. We might need to think about longevity. Like, what if these kids don't go to the NFL? At least he could have made some type of money, something to help him on the line, because you don't know what that kid might come from, from high school or whatever. But yeah, baseball. There, and what you said, I know, and I coach golf, right?
Right.
And I know golf's as a mental strong in that game, which is itself is. I feel like I'm a golf coach, which I'm not that golf coach that just drives the kids to the damn field. Okay, here you go play. I play golf. I like to play in tournaments. I try to win tournaments. I won one this summer. Whoop, whoop. I take the shit seriously. And you'll be mentally fucking strong because being in the lead on the last day and somebody's charging you and you have to stay composed, Jesus Christ. I'm sweating my ass off. And then when I look at the other sports, like the Super Bowl, or you're in the last game of the World Series, and you got to get this bitch from third home. Oh my God. Dude, my brain is just like, no. And these kids are coming in so poised.
Yeah.
Are being under pressure, playing these big-ass games at a young age, and performing at these high levels. Dude, sports, I don't like NBA. I care nothing about the NBA, but some of these other sports are... I think the future is bright, and I think we may see our pastime in baseball come back. Didn't you just get and play?
For sure.
Golf is the most difficult sport. Let me show y'all something. Y'all want to talk trash?
His name is actually Blaze Jordan, by the way. That's something. Blaze Jordan.
Bullet, let me show it on stream. Here you go. I got my Coach of the Year plaque. Here we go. Boom, right there. Got my Coach of the Year plaque last year. We're on this, cuh. We getting it. Give me that extra check. Woo! It's stressful.
Damn.
It's stressful.
Yeah, one game I could never play is golf. That's just it takes too much coordination for me.
I'm gonna tell you something. You play baseball, you gonna believe me, you'll be fine.
That's what I thought.
It is you gotta take your time with it.
Okay.
Fair enough. I have some baseball players right now that are okay. I got one. He's a big boy. He's a big old country boy. Lives on the farm. He hit one. In one of the last 5 games, he put it in tennis court, which I'm trying to think. Center field was, 330? Center field. Landed in a tennis court, which is another 50 yards into the tennis court. moves it.
Holy shit.
Okay. He said, I bet I can hit a golf ball further than you with a baseball bat. I said, dude, you're crazy. Are you kidding me? I'll smoke your ass with a driver. I'll put one over the gym if I have to. I'm right, calm down now. I know you got this, but yeah, it's different. Dude, I know nothing about hockey. I want to learn about hockey. I don't know nothing about hockey. Hockey to me seems another monster in itself to try to understand. I play football and golf and basketball from the same age. Golf is the most. I think a lot of your sports. I think. All right, this is me, like you said, argument. Mm-hmm. Golf is very mental. It's mentally strong. There's no way Tiger Woods and Jack Nicklaus could have won all the majors and not be mentally strong. There's no way in hell to shoot them scores constantly. But if you don't got it up here, they have to see a shrink. They have to. I look at baseball players too. Imagine if you get in a funk and you're striking out and hitting the ball. Dude, if you're not mentally strong, bro, get out of here. Get out of you're dude, mentally. Football's a little bit different. I feel
a lot of time to regain.
You got time to regain. I know nothing about hockey. I think hockey itself is a team. You need to have a good team for hockey.
Same with soccer. Yeah.
Oh, dude, my child's trying to play soccer. She's just aggressive. Look, my dad loves football. Okay, he has that football mentality. There's this bigger girl on the other team. Trips my child. I'm not saying anything. She needs to learn how to handle herself out there. But I think it's like, take her out. What's my girl do? Just chop blocks her ass right there. I'm thinking, oh shit, fucking. No, I'm thinking of those. It's a yellow card, red card, drag. I'm thinking, oh shit. He's going, yeah. I'm thinking, Dad, this isn't football. You can't do this shit. It's soccer. Yeah. I'm like, oh my god, dude. I'm pumped. I'm pumped this year for sports. Yeah. Not basketball. I'm sorry. I hate basketball. I'm not a basketball fan. I like college basketball, but NBA I think is shit. I hate it. I think they've got too money ahead. They don't play ball like they used to in college. I can't wait for I can't wait for baseball. I'm looking so forward for having a full season. We're going to see them summer days come in play. I cannot wait. I hope we see some. And this I think we're going to see some teams that are normally there are going to be struggling with some of these people picking up these young cats because it's all changing. Baseball is not dying, Flush Golf Inferno. To you it may be. But dude, it is. Dude, you're not seeing the wave right now.
It's the most fruitful I think it's been in a long time.
You're getting kids from. It's starting to pick some more waves up. I done got my Atlanta Braves hat picked out this year. I'm going to get. I'm looking at what jersey I'm an Atlanta Braves fan. Even though we're okay, we've had some good seasons here and there, but I'm ready to have a good year.
A lot of chokes.
You don't have to throw it in there like that. Come on, now, player.
You're right.
You don't gotta do all that to me.
I really can't talk shit. I'm a Giants fan and a Mariners fan. So let's not talk about it.
Inferno, I have looked it up. Yes, baseball went like this for a little bit, right? We went down, we spiraled a little bit, but we're coming back up, baby. It's on the way back up.
President 2024. Trevor Bauer for president.
We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm telling you, baseball's going to be back up there again. I'm excited. Don't ruin my bubble.
I'm excited.
All right.
I'm excited.
Well, everybody, I think we've had a good podcast. We kind of went all over the place, and I think that is awesome.
Like usual.
There's nothing wrong with that, man. I enjoy it. I enjoy having you on the podcast. I enjoy your knowledge of the game. I appreciate yourself on how good you are. Dude, you are good. Do not let anybody tell you that. I watch you, and I play with some good players. You're good. Trust me.
I appreciate that.
You're good, my man. I enjoy your streams. You make it fun watching. Even I have no idea what the hell's going on. Apex, I keep picking up shit. I have no idea what you're picking up, and you're throwing shit. And I like how that last little bit of that when I was watching you stream, looked at that one guy and said, I'm not worried about that guy behind me. I'm worried about this group right here. Right? Like you're strategizing in the damn game. Yeah. I'm like, shit, then you're throwing shit. He jumped. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it's intense, man. Once you get into that high group, like, oh my. First off, anything ALGS wise, Apex hosts competitively, just the smallest details matter the most, man. Like it's that game piques my mind more than any other game I could think of. Like I'm always constantly thinking of rotational things. Like that game for sure keeps me on my toes all the time, and it's so much fun. And I think like me trying to be more insightful when I stream like that, like just showing you guys how my mind works when I'm watching. It's like, dude.
Oh,
I think that's why I'm so like. I think when I get older, my memory and shit's gonna be like fucking fried. Cause
but dude,
bro.
dude, I'm there, but I couldn't even say your damn name. I call you Restrain, right? It's been a hell of a day, dude. Dude, it's happening.
Yeah.
I'm wearing glasses. You wearing glasses too, don't you? Yeah, we're gonna go blind. It's okay.
Oh, that's fine.
We'll hold each other's hands. It's okay. I'm blind as hell.
Yeah.
Oh wait a minute. He said, did you notice that all the Tampa Bay teams either won a championship last year or made it to the finals? Did they?
Yeah. Yeah. He's right. We talked about that a couple days ago. Yeah, he's right. The Rays, right?
Holy shit! I'm thinking here now.
The Lightning, hockey, and then the Bucks, football, right? Basketball. I guess we can count Miami as still Florida, right? The Heat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Florida had a good year.
They did. Hockey,
Year.
baseball, Bucks all made it. They did. Well, we're going to end the stream here and the podcast here. Restrain. I did it.
Jesus.
I did it. Resistance. I did it. I told you, player. I told you. Resistance.
Sorry. So you said it. That's why you said it again. It's okay. It works. That makes sense.
Resistance. I appreciate you, player. I do. Thank you for coming to the podcast. Everybody, thank you for joining us on episode 7. As Tony said, it's funny because Tom Brady's now got 7 Super Bowls. Thank you for coming to TGBG On Comms, episode 7. Check us out. We do stream. We have a team. We stream on a team channel. We have a lot of people streaming. So if you get bored, check us out whenever you see us on. And look for updates on Twitter and on YouTube. We do post YouTube videos, team little montages, and the podcast. So we'll check you out. And thank you for everybody for stopping by.
Super dope. Always a good time.
It is a good time. I'll be right back.
All right, no worries.
Let me.
Of a different dream, and it's what I said, unshifting geometry of me, inconspicuous walls that stood around me, silence loaded to a connective apathy binds me. Right to life. Without life, I ride to life.